The sound of hooves against dirt, against sand and cracked ground. As the four of you, Gull, the half-orc bartender in tow as well, careen out of the town of Grispen Hills in hot pursuit of Cartwright and his gang. Just a few moments before, Cartwright had confronted all of you when you returned to the town of Grispen Hills after exploring the mine. He was not happy about you entering town and messing with his balance, as he put it. The established order, the way his people would shake the townspeople down, did not appreciate it, and said that he would be back the next day, and he wanted Uranus and Artemis gone, and Grokus trussed up and ready to go meet his boss, Robat Great Brew. You all did not take kindly to that either. And after he left, made a quick decision to procure horses and try to track him and follow him back to his hideout, using the element of surprise to spring on him and hopefully end this conflict once and for all. Now, one of the stable hands had originally said that he would go along with you and help with the tracking, but as you were leaving town, Gull, the bartender, stepped in and said, no, I'll be the one to go with. It's my town, and I want to help protect it. So, with him in tow, not really outfitted for adventure, but with a short sword at his back, the four of you are headed into... It's hard to say it's deserts per se. It's very dry land. It's not classical deserts with big, rolling sands, but more like with the canyons and whatnot. Probably the best North American comparison I can make is Utah kind of feel to things. So if you have that image in your head, that's kind of the type of terrain you're headed out into. I'm going to hear it later from my friend who's a scientist who's going to be like, you should know the name of that biome. It's like, well, okay. Nevertheless, you are galloping fast after him. So, with advantage, because Gull is helping, I would like someone to roll a survival check to pick up on the trail of Cartwright's men.
Who has the highest survival?
I have a +4.
And I'm gonna give you guidance too. So,
excellent.
Artemis, I know you're very well adept at this, so just do your best. I mean, I know this is where there are more dire circumstances than usual, but
All right.
you got this.
Let's see what I can do. So 16 + 4 is 20. So.
Wow, so you roll a 4 on the D4?
Also advantage?
Oh, and with the D4?
Oh, dang. And at advantage?
Oh, at advantage?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you might get an at 20, so.
No, 20 is still better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with guidance, what did that give you?
With guidance, let's roll that. 24, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No problem whatsoever. You pick up on the hoof prints, and there's several horses, right? They had several, pretty much the entire gang with them. So it's a big kind of disturbed kind of bit of dirt that's going. And you do see that after a little ways, it does pretty quickly dip into more kind of rocky mesa, kind of canyon type areas. And you have to kind of follow it around different things. You also, let's see, Uranus would know this, that as you see the direction that things are going, you know that there's actually a river not too far from here, and you get the idea that, okay, they might be headed that direction. That would be, if they had a camp set up, near a water source would be a good option. So you're able to provide a little bit of direction as well, as maybe the path does get kind of lost every once in a while, but like, let's just keep heading that direction, and then you pick it back up again. There is a moment where you kind of come around one of these big rocky protrusions that you see deep in the distance, a little cloud of dust and kind of just the black silhouetted figures galloping away. And so I want to ask, in this moment, you can see who you assume to be the gang. Are you chasing them down? or are you trying to kind of kite them and like keep a distance and just follow them in this moment?
We're keeping our distance for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll, and I need everyone to roll these separately. Animal handling checks to navigate your horses. Make sure you keep them in check. Make sure that you're able to kind of keep in distance without losing ground or getting too close. Gull will make one as well.
All right. Well, that's not good. So that's going to be a 5.
5, okay.
18.
18.
I got 18 plus 3, 21.
Dang, okay. And Gull kind of landed right in the middle with a 12. So what I would say is that the weight of that kind of as a group check pulls more towards the better side for you. Grokus, you being, I think I had said before, like being on a full-sized horse is not undoable for you. Is a little uncomfortable, and you're not really accustomed to riding, and it is it's a tricky thing. But Aranis, you're actually able to kind of come around and use some of that natural, just kind of affinity to nature that you have, to calm his horse a little bit and get him to go at the right steady pace.
You can always ride on the back with me if you want to.
Thank you.
If it's too much, you can hop on. I mean, it's up to you.
It might be more comfortable.
I mean, if you guys think that's better, I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it's up to you guys. If we can do it quickly, then if that'd be for the best. I mean, it's up to. Yeah, I'm willing. So.
Can I just put my horse next to his and let him like crawl over onto mine?
Yeah, while you're riding, or are you stopping to do this, or?
I want to try while we're riding, but
Okay.
I feel like that might turn out poorly.
Or
I'm
awesome.
down to try while we're riding.
I don't want to slow us up though, because I mean, I know we're trying to chill them. But I don't want to. If we take time, what if we lose them? You're just stay near. Worst case, if I had to try to jump over, I will. But let's keep going. I don't want to.
Okay.
I'd hate for me to be the cause of us losing them. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just help his horse and keep on.
Okay. That was going to be a really cool moment, potentially. Or a really bad one.
Yeah.
So, smart choice. All right, so you all continue. And I'm going to say that you're able to keep your distance enough that as the sun is starting to come down, you hear the sound of water, and you notice them kind of disappear down a trail, like kind of over the edge of a cliff or whatnot. And you would know, Aranis, that this is coming up on a nearby river and a canyon system. So as you approach, the sun is starting to get low, and Gull kind of, comes up to you. Aranis is like, I think we should consider going on foot here pretty soon. I'm not sure what we're going to find when we come up over the edge there.
Yeah, I think you're right, Cole. You guys ready to hoof it? No
Thank
pun intended.
Anor. Yes. Let's get off these horses. Yes. Yes. Ugh.
So you all dismount. Do you find a place to stash the horses, or do you kind of let them go home, or?
I think we find a place to stash them.
Okay. Easy enough to do. Couple trees nearby, kind of deadwood trees nearby that you can attach them to, and there are scattered patches of grass and whatnot throughout. It's all kind of very tough stuff, but enough for them to if you find the right spot, they can kind of graze a little bit and have some shade. So, yeah.
Right.
Let's go. And can we start walking up the ridge?
Yes, you can. Alrighty. So, as you go, you're taking it slowly and quietly. And so it was still a ways in the distance that you saw them disappear over the edge. So it takes you probably another hour of kind of slowly walking and making sure that you're not being too loud to get to that edge. But you do finally get there. And I would like everyone to go ahead and pop into roll 20 for me, if you would. Set up my...
Oh boy.
All right. So all of you are up in the top right-hand corner,
Right.
including Gull.
Oh, snap. Whoa. This is going to be wild.
So as you survey the canyon in front of you, you see a river that is cutting through everything and just different places where the ground drops off into these deep crevices. There are a kind of rough cut stairs that are right over this direction that lead you down into the first crevasse. You look across and you see kind of janky looking wooden bridges that are constructed across the river in order to help people get back and forth. And while it's very difficult to see with any clarity, the areas back over here and then down at the bottom of your map, you do see firelight coming from them. I will say you don't have a great sense of how many people are there as your characters. What you do immediately see are the two guards that are walking up along the top and kind of just pacing. And as you see that, you drop down and immediately try to remain unseen. So as you approach here and get kind of the lay of the land, what would you all like to do?
Okay.
Seems like a lot of them.
There's a
And
lot.
I imagine we're all speaking quietly too. We're all making sure
Yes.
to keep speaking well.
Stage whispers. You could, yeah. I will assume that you're speaking quietly in the game. Yes.
Let me see how far it is to them, first of all.
Yep.
Okay, so we're like just out. We can't see him right now with our dark vision.
I would say that there's enough moonlight that you can
Okay.
catch
Okay.
it. Like even a human would be able to see, sort of
Okay.
well enough here.
Okay.
Yeah, with your dark vision, you can see pretty well. This is not the equivalent of like being underground. There's plenty of moon and starlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think first things first is we got to take out that guard over there.
Yeah.
But in a way that doesn't get, him to alert everyone else.
Can I look at Gull and say, so Gull, have you done adventuring before? Like, what are you good at?
I've been on a couple ships in the past, and I'm handy with a blade, but more of a, square up and, fight my man face to face sort of person, I guess. For your benefit, players, Gull is a level 3 fighter, and as he describes it, he's like, I have I'm kind of good at, rallying support. I guess you could say that I used to kind of have the men gather around me and give them a little boost. So he's what's called a banner, and he basically has an ability where when he takes his second wind action, he can give everybody within X number of feet of him a little extra HP. But pretty much just a level 3 fighter. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
First of all, can I just put a hand on the shoulder of Grokus and Artemis and cast heroism at second level?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Both of them?
And that's concentration, correct?
Yes.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Or it's up to 1 minute, so maybe I should wait.
Yeah.
I will wait. Never
That sounds
mind.
good.
And can I do a perception check to see if there's any cover closer to him?
Absolutely, yes. Go ahead and give me a perception check, and anyone else who wants to as well.
I'll give guidance to Tyrannus right now.
Okay.
So
Let me see. Perception +4.
Gull will assist you and give you advantage.
Oh, thank goodness.
They'll kind of stand up next to him, point with you, and kind of help, like, yeah, no, I don't think that one. Yeah, maybe over on this direction.
Okay, thank you, Gull. That's a 17 plus
Woo!
4, 21.
21. Okay.
It was
Couple
an 8
things that
before.
you pick out here that I'll call out on the map. With just a little bit of a peek up and looking, I mean, first of all, yes, you see the guard over on this side. You also see this one down here. And they seem to have pretty good line of sight to each other. You see the staircase that, the rough-hewn steps that go down. You also see kind of over in this area, if you were to get down here, it seems to kind of curve around and hard to tell, but if anybody's down there, but you do see kind of an opening area where you all could kind of hide in. The other thing you do see is over in this area, you see a guard walk out for a moment and kind of take a look around and then walk back.
Okay.
Other than that, a couple other things. There is a bit of a path that has been kind of laid out here along this area with even a bridge across the river. If you backtracked and went around, you might be able to find the entrance to that. That might have been where they came in on their horses. Hard to tell. And yeah, the river itself doesn't seem to be too... I mean, you rolled really well, so you're getting all the details. The river itself doesn't seem too deep or crazy, but certainly, enough to create a little bit of difficult terrain should you try to cross it directly.
Okay.
I feel like you would relay that to us as well.
Yes, I relay all of that to them. Yeah. So yeah, any ideas? What do you guys think
how about I'd say we can probably. You said there might be a way that they made it come in through a different kind of area. What if we try to go around that way, and that way we let them still get settled in because they still seem to, like you said, they still seem to be pretty on guard. So maybe give them time to settle in a little more, get more relaxed, and then kind of that way we can go around, take our time, and maybe come through it from a better angle.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. So then, does that mean we end up over on the other side of the river after a time?
Because we have to backtrack, right? Because you said if we go back, we can go
around, like
potentially. You don't see it immediately, but this canyon goes for a little ways with the river, but you do on the other side. You see this kind of sort of road, kind of cleared area. And you're imagining there must be a point to access that a little bit back.
Yeah. Can we do a perception check to find the way?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 2 things for me. Anyone who's going back to look for it, roll a stealth check and then a perception check.
Are we all going, or is someone going to scout?
I can go myself. I have advantage from the elven boots.
Okay.
And I'll give you guidance too, but like, be careful, okay? Just may interview with you.
Go first.
Oh, guidance! Such a great cantrip.
That is still just a 7 plus 4 is 11 plus
11.
Guidance.
Come on.
4, 15.
15? Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You begin walking that direction, and you kick up a little bit of a rock off to the side, but you see it starting to fall over the edge of the cliff, and you're like, oh no, that's going to make like a big noise, and then it falls, and it just hits this little shrub that's kind of growing just off the side of the cliff face, and just softly lands.
Rupert's cousin.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rupert's blessing right there.
Covered in clutch. And then a perception check it was.
Yes.
And that's just a straight roll. That's a 4 on the die. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So that's an 8.
An 8? Okay. You look around, and unfortunately what you are seeing here in the dim light is no easy way down. You look and see the way the canyon kind of snakes its way, and you're kind of confused because you're like, man, if that's the way they came, like there's a path I'm not seeing right now. It just kind of goes for a ways. Yeah, not seeing any immediate access to the other side.
Today would be the day I start rolling badly.
It happens to everyone. Death comes for us all.
So yeah, I'm just gonna come back and say, sorry guys, I couldn't figure anything out. I don't know how they got over on that other side. I couldn't find a path.
That's a long shot.
Can Can we? How loud is the river? Like if we tried, and deep, I guess. If we tried just crossing at the river.
First glance, it doesn't seem too deep or loud. I mean, it's definitely making a little bit of noise, but it doesn't seem to like there's no like white water or anything like that. Seems to be going pretty easily. Can I get it's been a little bit of time here, and some people have come and gone. Can I get a stealth check from everybody as you continue to try to remain hidden?
That's disadvantage.
Oh boy.
And for me. Oh my goodness.
4.
4. Okay.
4.
That's not good. This be just a straight. It's a 6, and it's gonna be. Yep, a 6 because of disadvantage.
A 6, a 4. Uranus, what'd you get? 14. Okay.
Oh god.
and I feel like we stayed far enough back too. Like I feel like we're still kind of.
Can I do this? Can I get the dice tray up so you all can see what I just rolled?
No,
if I can.
Stop it.
I can't.
What's in that one?
No,
Please.
I can't make it out.
It's very much not a 1. It's
20?
I can't. It's a 2 and a 0 for sure.
Oh.
You hope that.
Whole plan ruined. Oh god.
All right. So what happens?
Oh,
Don't say that.
Is
No.
you're all standing there and kind of trying to have conversation, and you're not being terribly loud or anything like that, but all of a sudden one of you looks up and you just see probably about maybe 30-ish feet from you
Oh god.
the one guard that had been patrolling on your side he is slowly making his way towards you, and you see him just and like make a motion, and the other guard on this side turns. Now they have not shouted, they've not shot, they've not done anything yet, but they definitely clocked you, and they're slowly beginning to make their way your direction.
Mage
I
armor.
Mage armor?
Yep. Straight away.
Okay, so there's a casting time here and everything. So
Okay.
let's kind of everybody call their intentions, and then we'll see if we need to jump right into initiative.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna just try to look as like lost. I'm just like a lost wanderer. Like hopefully, it's not sure they've seen us before, so it's like I'm just kind of wondering. It's kind of got lost, so I'm gonna just get like that whole. Just
kind of like standing up, like looking around, like,
yeah.
oh, maybe that way, maybe that way.
Like
okay.
yeah, I'm just like looking completely lost. And hold 2 seconds, just be like, oh gosh, oh yeah. So I'm playing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Uranus, what are you doing?
I would like to cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
And I would like to disguise myself as the lady bandit that we had encountered with
Yep.
Lovin. Because I think we talked to her for at least a minute.
Yep.
So, with the actor feat, I can. Let me see. I have advantage on deception and performance checks when trying to pass myself as a different person, and I can mimic the speech of another person that I've heard for at least 1 minute.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast that, and then kind of step in front of the rest of them,
Okay.
to kind of obscure their view, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, I found these idiots in the woods. Come help me with them."
Okay, so several things are happening here. Because Gull is pulling his knife and getting into a defensive stance.
Stop.
So what they see, so first things first, and I would like Uranus to roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And Artemis, are you trying to conceal the fact that you're casting mage armor, or are you just doing it reactively?
Reactively.
Okay.
To be honest, yeah.
What does your mage armor look like when it happens?
Oh boy, it's like a flash of white and just like an ornate like breastplate on
Okay.
top. Yeah.
Okay. So what happens is the person. Oh, first of all, the sleight of hand check.
14 plus 3, 17.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. So what happens is they're walking towards you, and as they get a little closer and the moonlight hits you a little bit more, they see Mad Mary standing there. They also see arcane armor go on top of you, Gull standing in a defensive, and Grokus looking around like, I don't know where I am right now.
What a hot mess.
Literally everybody is doing something different. I love it so much. So now, because you spoke first, Aranis, if you can please roll a deception check.
Okay, with advantage.
Smart bugs.
Here we
They're
go.
not
Come
smart
on.
bugs. Come on.
Ooh, +6.
Would we notice what's going on?
Yes.
Is
You
that a
would.
good
So
That is a nat 1 on one of them, but a 17 on the other. So +6, 23.
23.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna disguise guidance and they were good. I was gonna disguise it like let us
Okay.
go, Mary.
So they look and they're like,
Oh, plus another 1, so 24.
there you go. Okay. So the guard with the crossbow kind of looks at you and is like, he lowers it a little bit and stands up a little more casually. And he's like, I thought you were with Cartwright.
He told me to go check the perimeter. He doesn't think you idiots could handle it. You know how it is.
Yeah, appreciate that. Screw you very much too. Right, let's bring him in then.
Yeah, get over here. They're dangerous, obviously.
And he
They
turns
wouldn't
on-
try anything though, and I like make eyes at them to stop looking so defensive right now.
So he turns around and gives a whistle
Or
and
freely
calls
defensive.
the other guard who starts coming across the bridge and then makes his way, and he begins stepping closer towards you all. And it's kind of casually walking. He's still got his hand on the crossbow, but he's, you seem to have it under control. So yeah, he's walking towards you and he's like, right, come on, you lot, let's get going. Starts to kind of point towards you to lead you all back down towards the camps.
You either of you have any rope? Come help me tie him up. I didn't have enough.
I don't have any. Gregor, you got any? And the one behind goes, yeah, I'm coming. 1 second. And he keeps walking up, and yeah, they both approach and kind of come up, and Gregor reaches into his pack. He's like, I got some rip right here. Hold on. And starts pulling it out and handing you lengths of it.
Can I kind of like nod my head for at least 2 of you guys to get around behind the
Those two gents.
guards? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to try and subtly make my way around one
Okay.
of these gentlemen. Yeah.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Oh God.
Just to kind of subtly move that direction without really kind of catching their attention.
Can I give her the help action by like just making?
Grogus will be complaining
don't-
loudly too. Grogus is like, oh gosh.
Okay, you can do it with advantage.
Ugh.
I can do it with advantage?
Yes.
Thank God, because that
People
first roll
need to
was
find
not
balance. Okay, you hear me? Balance is the only way to make up for this. What you guys
do we have any
have
We've
extra
done.
been
rope for
talking
his
about this
mouth?
for 15 minutes. Yeah, we could definitely use some.
15?
13.
13. Okay.
Oh, please.
Okay. You kind of through some shoving and moving and kind of just repositioning your feet, find yourself standing on the opposite side of them. So go ahead and move your token over there.
Okay. Just gonna. Boop.
Looks like
Silence will
Gull
not be
has kinda
silenced
come
by
in as
rope.
well.
Okay, you can tie my mouth, but that will not be silenced. That won't silence the balance. Okay.
Is this how are we up on a? How high is the ridge that we're on right now?
Down to the river, it's probably about 15 to 20 feet.
15 to 20 feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drop.
Okay. Okay.
And they are beginning to tie your hands, Grokus. Rope is being wrapped around, Gull is being tied up, and he's kind of looking at you, Aranis, just like going along with it, but like, what are we doing?
So would they be, pretty focused on tying them up?
They would be, yep.
I am going to jam a dagger into. Oh wait! Press the wrong button.
And I'm gonna.
Into the one on the left, just
Okay.
into the back of his neck.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
And can I cast Fireball on the one that's right in front of me? Like this.
Oh
Let's
gosh.
see here. So, Grokus and Gull were the two being tied up. So you're not currently being worked with. So I'd say, yeah, you could cast Firebolt. You will be at disadvantage because you're in melee range with a
Okay.
ranged spell.
Okay, disadvantage.
4 to hit.
Oh,
That's 15 plus 4 is 19 to hit.
That will hit. Yes.
Okay. 1d4 plus 2. That is 1, so 3 points of damage. And then can I do another attack with my rapier with 2-weapon fighting for a bonus action?
Sure. Yeah,
Well,
you could
because- Are we fighting, or are you just? Are they just like kind of holding it to his back? Or
Oh no, I'm fully stabbing. Like I'm
okay.
trying.
Yeah,
to
and this will be the
guy.
surprise round. So we'll enter
Yeah.
initiative after these two attacks.
Okay.
And the Firebolt. So what'd you get for the Firebolt?
14 with disadvantage.
14 does hit. Which one were you attacking?
So the guy that's like right in front of me.
Okay, sounds good. So Aranis is attacking one, Artemis is attacking the other. What'd you get on your second attack, Aranis?
I only got 11.
That just misses.
Ah!
So yeah. So roll damage for the Firebolt, please.
Yep. So that's 8 points of damage.
Okay, so 3 and 8. Was it 3 that you got on your
it
dagger
was
strike?
3.
Okay, great. I would like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh boy.
Let's go. Let's go.
So let's go.
and not too
Plus
good.
3 to initiative.
Not
I
good.
just got a nat 20.
Woo!
Oh, but on initiative though,
Oh,
For total?
23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 9.
A 9. A 3 total.
3 total.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Okay.
Here to meet you. Oh, man.
And we're gonna alert the whole crew.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so 8 points of damage and 3 points of damage. Put those in. All right, first up in the initiative order is going to be Aranis again.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him again with trying to weapon fighting.
Okay.
With the rapier first this time. So
Okay.
hopefully get some damage. Plus 4 to hit. That's a 12. So 16.
That hits.
Yes. And then
Yeah.
1d4. Or that's 1d8 because it's a rapier. Ha ha ha.
So say don't limit yourself right now for
That's a 7. Plus 2 is 9. And then I'm going to use Psychic Blades.
Okay.
Expend one of my Bardic Inspiration to do another 2d6.
oh my gosh.
Oh. Damn.
This poor man just trying to try to make a living.
Also, you're still disguised.
Yeah.
So as far as he knows, Mad Mary is attacking him.
Well, she's mad for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
2, 3, so another 6 points.
Okay, so what's the total?
Damage. I totally forgot what I did on the first one.
Well, let me just say this. I heard more than he already had. So
Oh, sweet.
that is enough to take...
Is that the one in front of me?
That is the one that is
'Cause
here.
Artemis was finding the one in front of. Yeah, I think it's one in front of me.
Yeah, hold on real quick. Let me get
I was
the-
attacking the one on the left.
Yep. So he
Yep.
is out.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so
He's
no,
out.
Yep.
Yep.
And you
yeah,
still have a second
cool.
attack if you want it, right?
Yeah, I would like to then just flip over to the other dude with my dagger.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Come on now. Plus 4 to hit. That's a nat 1.
That one's
Oh.
gonna miss. So
Yeah.
there's the balance. Gotta have balance, right, Crocus?
yep. Yep.
All right. Any movement or anything?
Yeah, I would like to just come around here and kind
Okay.
of block the other dude's path.
Yeah, you kind of step over the dead body of the one you already slew and block him in. Awesome. That's going to bring us to Gull, who got a 14 on his
How loud is
initiative.
this too? If I can ask, I mean, like,
It's not quiet. No, they
Yeah.
haven't shouted
Yeah.
for anyone yet, but there's definitely some grunts and groans and the sound of a body hitting the ground. So yeah.
We gotta take him quickly. Quickly.
Gull is going to
flee.
he's going to
It's like-
push him, so he doesn't have his knife out and his hands are
Oh.
bound. So he's gonna bull rush the guy in front of him and try to shove him off the cliff. So that's going to be an athletics.
Yeah, yeah.
And then against the
Good.
other one.
Oh, that is going to be loud.
Yeah, the splash.
Gull puts his shoulder down and goes into him, and the guy, like, you see his foot step back and just plant, and boom, like, Gull just kind of falls off of him a little bit. This other bandit's pretty tough. And yeah, Gull's shove attack, unfortunately, does not do it.
We got to stop him from being able to yell.
Next up is going to be Grokus.
Oh, man. All right. Were my hands completely tied? No, he attacked him like when they were tying him. So did they?
I would say they're wrapped several times, but they haven't been knotted yet.
Okay.
So it's going to take a little bit to get out, but you can without any trouble.
Okay. Let me see myself. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Get my hands kind of free really quickly, and do just. I'm just gonna try and knock him over with my warhammer. So quickly just get it out. So I'm gonna use both hands instead. So keep the shield kind of at bay. Use both hands on the warhammer. Take a swing to try and knock him out.
Sounds good. Yep. I'll say it was your bonus action to get the ropes off, and then your action to attack.
And to grab it. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And nope. Nope. That's gonna be a. Let me see. Jesus. Yeah, but a 9. So nope. No, an 8. So yep, nope.
9 does miss. Yep. So, unfortunately, he sees it coming all too easy, and the Warhammer comes, and he just leans back a little bit, and having taken kind of the blast from the firebolt and initially taken quite a bit of damage, he's now quite spry and kind of head on a swivel, and he's looking back towards the rest of the camp, and you see him getting ready to say something. Anything else you can do?
Just move, like, get as close as I can to him. I mean, just get right up on him, I guess. I mean, let me see if I don't think I have any bonus actions. I mean,
well, the bonus action was to get out of the ropes.
So yeah, I just go up as close as I can to him. I guess that's all I can do. So
okay, it's his turn next.
Oh, man.
He inhales and yells, "They're here! They're here!" And then, looking around and seeing himself completely surrounded, he's going to attempt, looks back and forth, he's going to attempt to grab Artemis. And put so the idea here is he's trying to grab you and put a knife to your throat and give himself a hostage. So, this is a grapple check. So I need you to roll athletics or acrobatics against his athletics.
And Artemis is still Mary, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do acrobatics because it's got +1. So, 14.
You got a 16.
Fucker.
So he reaches out and grabs you by the collar and pulls you in tight, and his blade comes up and just right to the throat. And he's just holding you and looking wild-eyed around at everybody else, and he just says, "Take one more step towards me, and I'll do it. I'll cut her throat." And that's his turn. That's going to bring us back to cycle through the rest. Oh, that brings us to Artemis next. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, because you're at the 3.
Can I see him from like the corner of my eye?
Yeah, I mean, if you twist a little bit, I mean, you can see his hands and everything around you. So yeah.
Okay. Can I cast Mind Sliver on him? He has to succeed on an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that's not going to go well for him. No. Yeah. Yes, you can. What's the components for Mind Sliver?
Visual.
Is it verbal, somatic, material?
Verbal. Yeah.
Verbal. Okay. He's not choking you, so you can still talk.
Okay.
So yeah, you can get that off. All right. So what's the save? Intelligence?
Intelligence of 12.
That is a 15 with no bonuses, so he does save.
Oh my god, dude.
And is it take half damage, or is that like it's complete? I don't know how that spell works. Is that like a complete dispel, or is there?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
Just a fail.
It's just a fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
You try to reach into his mind, and in this moment, both physically and mentally, this one's tougher than you imagined. Just some random bandit from being. He is evading all of your attacks and your spells and whatnot in the moment, and has you in a chokehold. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll bring us back to Aranis.
I'm still Mad Mary, so I'm gonna say, hey, put it down. I only killed that guy because he's a traitor.
Okay. Make a deception check with disadvantage.
So is it a flat roll? Because I get advantage for deception
Yes.
checks. Well,
Yes.
yes, I will take that. I will take that. So that's gonna be. What do I have for deception?
We're pretty high. I
Plus
feel
6
like.
from deception, plus 1 from actor, so plus 7 to this. Let's see, 11, so 18.
Okay. Artemis, you feel his body relax ever so slightly. Like he's still got the knife to you, but he like the tension release. He goes, what are you talking about? What do you mean he was a traitor? I've known him for years.
Can I stab him in the neck as well?
You're trying to reach around and stab him in the neck while
Yeah,
he's holding Artemis?
while his body, as soon as I see his body kind of.
I mean, he's still got the knife to her throat. He just, like, you know, the elbows kind of go down a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
his body language shifts, but he's still holding her.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah, he was with Cartwright. I got some intel, and I found out that he was trying to betray Cartwright. He was gonna free these guys, and this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab him around Artemis.
Okay, yeah.
I'm totally out.
Okay. I'm only gonna give you one attack because there was some convo there.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be a called shot. So whatever your total roll is, I want you to subtract 5 from it
Okay.
as you try to deftly get it around her and not do any damage to her and still hit your target.
Okay. All right. Plus 4 to hit. Here we go. That's a 17. Plus 4 is 21. So minus 5 is 16.
And that's enough. Yep. So you take a step forward and just whoosh, the knife comes out and goes into his neck. Go and roll damage.
What do I have for my dagger? Dagger is
We're saving the day because
4 plus 2 is 6.
And the body drops.
Let's go.
3 HP left after that firebolt. He hung on for a while with 3 HP.
Kidding.
All right. However, the alarm has been raised, so we are not leaving initiative order.
Yeah.
So, next, after your turn, is Gull. First, let me mark Yon Villain as dead. Cool. After you are up is Gull's turn, and he kind of finishes getting the ropes off of him and picking his knife back up. He just goes, they gotta shout out. Do we run or do we start? Do we take him on? What do we do? And he's just gonna hold his action and wait for direction.
First, we have to get rid of these bodies. Do we?
Okay, you can do that on your turn.
Yeah.
Next up, you don't know who's next up. And Rokus, your turn.
So it's going to see them on the ground. See them. Just we'll look at goals. Be like, just keep at ease. Play. He still looks like Mary, or he still looks like that bandit. So just keep it low. It's like we're still being taken in, I guess. And so it's gonna kind of put my weapon down for a second. Just kind of look like a little like beaten, kind of hack myself a little bit. So
Okay, getting ready to potentially cause a lie or whatnot.
yeah.
Get rid of this guy's health because he's dead. There we go. All right. After you say that, Grokus, you all hear footsteps. And coming up... Ooh, 1 second. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You see coming up
Oh God.
the
They're
staircase, 2 more bandits. So hearing the shouts and the ruckus, they have run up and used their action to dash and get a little closer. And they see, I'm going to say from their vantage point, they don't actually see the dead bodies because those are on the ground and they're kind of, coming up to it. But they see Mad Mary and Grokus and Artemis and Gull and have very confused looks on their faces. But that's their turn. You also see, or you hear more shouting from around the canyon as you imagine other members of the gang are mobilizing in this moment. But that is going to bring us to Artemis.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to go stand near Grokus and just get in a little bit of a defensive stance, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Are you holding like the dodge action or anything here? Or holding a spell or anything like that?
I'm going to hold Mind Sliver again.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the trigger? When do you plan on casting it?
As soon as I see either one of them attack myself or my party. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So with held spells or held actions in general, you can declare a trigger just to make it known. You can also override that trigger if you want to be like, you know what? No, I'm doing it now or something like that.
Okay.
But do know that if your turn comes around again, the spell drops, and if it's a spell with a level, you lose the spell slot.
Okay.
I believe Mind Sliver's a cantrip, right?
It is a cantrip.
Okay,
yeah.
so you'd be fine in that regard.
Okay.
All right, Aranis, you're up next.
I would like to very quickly tell Artemis and Goal to start putting on the outfits of the people we killed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to hold on. I would like to walk forward. Oh, didn't mean to go that far.
I vault over top of them.
Yeah, right. I would like to go just about here.
Okay.
And cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
I think that's a second level.
What's the components on that?
For Calm Emotions is verbal and somatic.
Okay, so there's a hand motion and a word that has to go with it.
Okay. I'm just gonna say listen. Just that hand motion that and say listen. And yeah, I'm gonna cast it on both of them at second level.
All right, what's the save?
It is 14 charisma save.
14 charisma. First guy fails. Second guy fails. They both fail.
Okay. So I can make the targets indifferent toward creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. So I'm just gonna make sure that they're not hostile towards any of us.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, what am I gonna say?
Get them to search farther away. They were in that way. Or more coming.
I think once they leave the area of effect, they are out of it. So I'm gonna say, stay where you are. I've got this handled. We might have a lead on the dwarf. We might be able to get him.
Nice.
All right, Mary. Whatever you say. Of course.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. We heard shouting.
problem.
Not sure what that was about.
Idiots, there's no good help these days.
Right. Okay. And they just kind of hang out where they're at. If you need anything, we're gonna be right here.
Turn around though. Just look the other way.
What for?
Cause I'm shy. Just turn the other way.
Oh, make an intimidation check.
Okay.
Let's go.
What do I have to intimidation? I don't think it's as good.
This should be pretty good.
Plus 5, yeah.
That's not bad.
That's a 16, so 21.
Oh my lord! Oh, he's saving
Running.
just saving the day. Like we don't even need to be here.
Don't worry, it all
Save for the
balances out in
day.
the end. They go, oh,
Oh,
sorry, and they
gosh.
like turn right around and just like stand there awkwardly, like waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around to the rest of them and be like, hurry up, like let's go.
Okay. Let me ask a question then here. Is the intent, so the intent is to get the costumes or the clothing on, correct?
Yes.
Okay. In order to don and doff items, I mean, you're gonna have to strip them from them and then put them back onto you, and that's gonna take a couple minutes in order to do. So rather than staying in initiative for a couple minutes, if that's your intention, I would say we'd break initiative and play it out over the next couple minutes to see what happens.
And I would give him help. I would give him help too, since I'm not
Sure.
dressing up. So I'd be just disrobing and.
Yep,
Like,
and that can help.
yeah.
That can help move things along quicker as well.
That's what I'd be doing. So.
Okay. Sounds good. In that case, you all begin removing the clothing from the bandits and putting it on over your own. And as you're doing so, there's some blood stains and the burn mark in the back of the one from the firebolt. However, it's dark and you feel like you could probably cover that up pretty quickly. So you get their coats on and their hats. And this is Gull and Artemis, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Grokus still looks like himself. And you're looking like, how long does Disguise Self last?
Disguise self lasts, I think, an hour. Yeah, an hour.
Yeah, so and is it concentration?
It is not.
It is
Disguise self is not.
Okay.
Calm emotions is.
Yes. Okay.
Oh
Good to know.
gosh.
All
Oh, boy.
right. So you help them, and so you look like Mad Mary. They look like two of the guards. You pick up their crossbows, and then you kind of, I assume, trust Grokus up a little bit and kind of grab him like he's your prisoner.
Yes.
Okay. We are Luke, Han, and chewing this situation. I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it. Okay, you have, I would say, in the span of maybe 90 seconds, you have them kind of all dressed up and ready to go.
And I imagine can I get like a fake tie on my arms, like maybe like a loose kind of tie. So I'd be like, just loose tie. Come on, just really
just like
tie it
Chewie. I got you. The fake manacles. Yep. I love this. This is fantastic.
Artemis is just gonna look at the crossbow and go, so uncivilized.
Gosh. Make a metagaming check. No, I'm just kidding. I love it. All right, what are you doing?
Oh boy.
And how long did you say calm emotions was? Or is concentration?
It's concentration and it only lasts a minute.
Okay, so it's dropped
It's dropped
at this point.
Yeah.
That being said, they are still kind of like obeying the order.
Yeah.
But they both maybe feel a little kind of, the edge comes off a little or comes back on a little bit and they're feeling a little tense.
I'm gonna say, go tell Cartwright that I've got the dwarf.
Right, yes, ma'am. And they begin moving back down this way, and all of a sudden they both stop, and you just hear, "What?"
Oh,
And you
fuck,
look down
she's
a little
here.
ways
God
later.
damn it.
Look a little bit farther, and you see coming up the other side the actual Mad Mary, and she's
I
like,
knew it was gonna happen.
"What are you all doing? What was the noise?" And then she looks up and sees herself standing
Spider-Man meme.
there. And I need everyone to kick initiative back off, please.
Balls.
We're rolling again, just the same roll, so we had
You
4.
will, we're going to roll again. Artemis, what did you get?
21.
Nice.
Yes. 10.
Okay, and
I got 10, but he'll be before me because he has better
Sure.
deck. So yeah.
sounds good. Artemis, you're up first.
Okay, I'm just gonna look between both Mad Marys and be like, what the fuck? Just like deception, like, what the hell's going on? Why are the two of you? And that's,
Okay, so you're trying to play innocent?
yeah, I'm trying to play innocent.
Okay, make a deception check.
Yeah, because this can only go well. Deception. 7.
Oh.
She looks at you and just glares, and like the eyes are just like shaking in fury in this moment.
Hey.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna stay where I am for right now.
Okay. Oh gosh, the bandits are up next. Let's see here. I'm trying to think what they're gonna do in this moment. This is a tricky one.
I fully I don't look like I've lost my confidence at all. Like I'm Mad Mary. This is the other one is the fake one.
No, that's fair. So they're gonna roll insight checks.
Come on, they're not smart. They're not smart.
Not terribly, no. They rolled a 10 and 11. It's so down the middle that they're literally just like waiting to see what's going to happen. They're holding their attacks, I'm going to say. They're holding crossbow bolts. They've got them up on their shoulders. They're ready to shoot at whoever turns out to be the not real Mad Mary. But they're waiting to see who comes out on top in this moment. That's going to bring us to the real Mad Mary. And she is going to...
Oh God.
She's going to just look up at you and loose a crossbow bolt. She has no qualms about who she is. So that's going to be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. All right. Rolling damage. Roll the 1 on the damage dice. You take 2 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And she just screams out, "That's a fake! Get them! Get them!" They're gonna. Those two bandits need to roll again. Like everything that happens is gonna be convincing of them. They are not. They're not catching on. They're still like so confused. They don't know who to believe. So they're gonna continue to hold their action. That's going to bring us to Uranus.
I'm gonna take the crossbow bolt. And I'm gonna yell, "That intruder shot me! Get her! Bring her down!"
Yeah.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Ooh, persuasion I can do. I get a +1.
We'll let it be persuasion here because it's in there. It's not necessarily a deception, other than the intruder part, but they're pretty sure that you could be it.
Can we call it performance?
How are you gonna make this a performance check?
Body language.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm trying to. Are there any gestures that I've seen her do that I can imitate?
You do have the actor feat.
Yeah.
We did see her threaten that
Yeah, there's
person a couple times. We saw her.
She's got like a twitchiness to her and just like an aggressiveness. Like she doesn't blink. You've noticed?
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Can I just stare really hard at them while I'm saying this and like just look like more her than her?
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll a performance check to convincingly act like her.
I get advantage.
Come on. You got this.
So performance +8, so +9 with actor. Haha. Oh, that's a 9, so 18.
18? Okay. At 20. And hang on, let me look at the other stats. 15. So one of them with the nat 20 looks and goes, "You ain't Mary." And he was holding an action, so he's going to loose off his crossbow bolt in that moment. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
And then, oh my gosh, another 1 on the die. So another 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh my gosh.
The other one, however, is somewhat convinced, and then sees his friend shoot and is still kind of caught up in indecision. Like, really not wanting to shoot the wrong Mad Mary. So that one does not loose off at you yet, but is starting to kind of like, wait a minute. Like, they're shooting, like, everybody's kind of doing the same thing. Maybe I should as well. Yeah, that was a really good try. That was a really good try. Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna back up
Okay.
and not be the one that they're shooting at.
Sounds good. Grokus Darkbringer, you are up next.
So I'm going to move forward. So I'm gonna move forward and just say, what do we do? Suck move, like kind of to keep my distance from Aranis, and I'm gonna yell down to like Aranis, they're not gonna buy it. You gotta just go after Cartwright. They're not gonna buy it. So like, I'm acting like that Mary is Aranis. I'm just kind of stumbling forward like I've been hurt, like try to keep my distance from like that, like that's a real right next to me. Oh, they're not gonna buy it. Just go.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like hands tied, like so make sure my hands tied, just kind of like trying to move over, just like really old and haggard.
Okay. So you're trying to convince them that the real Mad Mary is
It's
the
a fake.
Aranis that's faking.
Yes.
Oh boy, we are all in on this deception. I love it. Let's roll a deception check at disadvantage at this point because they've been pretty convinced that she
man.
is her.
Well, I've been rolling low, so so let's meet deception.
It's gotta be a good one.
I already have -1, so let's see. Oh, and that's a nat 1 and a 5. So yep.
So it's a nat 1.
This is the worst.
So I'm gonna say between the nat 20 they rolled and the nat 1 you just rolled, they're completely convinced at this moment.
Is that my action? I mean, is that
Yeah,
action,
that's
right?
your
Okay.
action to do that. Yeah. If you want movement or bonus action, you can. But
Oh, okay.
in that
bonus
moment,
action?
you have a bonus action still. Yeah.
And so I see that they aren't buying it though, right? So I see that then.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty obvious because in this moment, in between your action and bonus action, with that nat 1 fail, the other one looses his held crossbow bolt at Aranis. And that is going to be a natural 20.
No,
So,
Oh my god, dude.
stop it.
and there we go. There's my good rolls on the dice. So
Stop it.
15 points of piercing damage on that critical hit.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm
God.
at 2 hit points.
You're at how many?
2.
2.
2.
2.
Bonus action and movement, Grokus.
I was gonna bonus actions. I can't do any. Okay. No, I was gonna. I was gonna do something, but I saw that bolt go off, so I seen it attack. So I saw the right side, but like I see him get shot.
Oh yeah. The jig is up at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to hold a healing word then at level 2. Then I can get my next turn then, because I can't.
Okay.
I was going to attack, but
Sure.
well, I can still bonus action, all right? I mean,
Yeah, you can still cast
pretty much
healing word.
done at this point. Well, no, but that's
Healing word's a
that-
bonus action.
It is?
It
It
is.
is. Okay. Oh gosh, yep. So I'm gonna cast healing word at 2nd level. And that's gonna be what, 2d4 plus 3. Okay, 7 plus 3, so that's 10 points
Okay.
healing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Okay.
something.
Okay.
God.
Delaying the inevitable here.
I had been rolling 1s on those D8s and then critted and rolled a 7. So yeah, that was rough.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. That's all I
Okay.
can do.
That brings us to Gull. He is going to step in front of you all, and he's going to kind of take a couple broad steps forward and then just kind of hold his arms out gladiator style with his sword and just be like, "You've terrorized us enough. We're here to put an end to that. If you lay your weapons down, maybe I'll go easy on you." And he's just trying to make an intimidation check.
Come on.
I don't
now.
even buy it.
Come on.
I buy it.
That is not bad. That is a 19.
I buy it.
Ooh, my
So
man.
they're gonna roll.
Come on. No nat 20s.
So Mad Mary and one of the bandits just look back and laugh at him. But before that, one of the bandits like, and like, I'm going to say that he kind of gets scared enough that it's going to affect what he can do on his next turn. So he was intimidating enough to kind of set one of them back. And then he just kind of looks back towards you and goes, are we doing this? Because if we're doing this, we should probably, like, you know, do this.
We're doing this.
That's going to be his turn.
We gotta do it now.
Back up to the top of the round. Artemis.
Well, the jig is up.
Hit him hard.
Whew. All right, magic missile. One for
Okay.
each of those.
Okay.
So 3 for the first.
+1, right?
Yes.
Okay.
3 for the second.
Sorry, is that
and-
including the +1, or am I adding the +1 to that?
And it's including the +1.
Okay, cool.
And 2 for the last one.
Okay, so Mad Mary is the one who takes 2.
course.
The others 2 take 3. And yeah, it dings them. And it definitely hurts, but they're still coming at you for sure. None of these folks have been damaged yet.
Okay. And I'm actually gonna stand in front of Grokus this time.
Okay.
Like in front of him, yeah. And yeah, that's my turn.
Sounds good.
Wait, did you have Mind Sliver to go off though? Shouldn't that have gone
Oh, you
off on
did
that
have
already?
Mind Sliver ready. If you want to retroactively use that, you can.
On that bandit that shot?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll use Mind Sliver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you want to use it on, and what am I rolling?
Well, it's just more powerful, I'm just saying. I mean, I just remember that. I know you held that action.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on Mad Mary, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an intelligence saving throw of 12.
She rolls a natural 18. So unfortunately,
Okay.
does not work.
So tough, dude. Oh my
Not
God.
even the modifiers. I'm just having real good rolls today.
Oh.
Of course.
She doesn't have anything to her intelligence. All right.
All right.
So yeah, Mind Sliver goes off, does nothing. The magic missile goes off and does some damage to each of them. Anything else on your turn?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. That's going to bring us to the bandits. They're going to drop to a knee and begin firing. However, the one that was intimidated is going to fire at disadvantage, having been kind of scared by Gull. But the Gull is who they're going to be firing at because he's right up front. So the first one is going to hit, even at disadvantage. The second one will hit, and Mad Mary will take a shot, and she will miss. So Gull's gonna take another one on a D8. Good lord. And another one on a D8. I have rolled 4 1s and a crit 7. So Gull is gonna take 4 points of damage. That is unbelievable. Okay. Sounds good. That's their turn. However, at the same time, you see rushing up from behind them 2 more. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, man.
And Mad Mary instructs them to head forward and continue into the fray. They're going to actually dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And kind of like run up as they're kind of getting support from behind. That is going to bring us to Aranis.
Do I want to blow my last second level slot for this?
Tough decisions, man.
So,
I will say at the moment, just as people understand the map and whatnot, they are all grouped at the moment in a, like, if you have something that's like a 20-foot radius, you could hit everybody right now.
Yeah.
So
You're going to pull
just
that fireball here?
keep that in mind.
Bam.
yeah, if I could do Shatter.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be my second spell slot. Shatter on centered around this guy.
Okay.
So then the 10 feet should get this guy and Mad Mary here.
It would. Yep. What's the range on Shatter? 60 feet?
60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, you can hit him with that. Yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna cast that. It is 3d8 and then they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
And it's all rocks, right? Is that going to do anything with the rocks?
Yeah, so I was going to ask,
It might.
could that, cause like a little landslide
We'll see. Yeah, we'll
type
see.
thing? Yeah.
First guy fails. Second guy passes. And Mad Mary fails.
Yes.
Sorry. What was the DC?
14.
Yep, Mad Mary fails. So the one in the middle passes, and the other two fail.
So that's 4 and 5, so 9, and then one more is 6, is 15.
15 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew.
And I mean, the jig is totally up now because it's a big boom.
Oh yeah.
So
You
Jig
watch this sonic explosion happen in the middle, and you watch as rocks begin to, and they like are splattering back and forth like shrapnel style. And you watch as one of the bandits drops down dead, blood coming from his ears. The other one grabs his ears that are bleeding and then get hit in the head with a rock and go down. And you watch Mad Mary just scream at you, just as blood drips from her nose and from her ears and then out from her eyes. And then a rock hits her in the back of the head and she falls down.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That was massive.
Please.
Uranus. My God.
The other ones that had run past them instead of staying in the group, thank goodness for my boys, turn around and look at that and see kind of this, like, it's not like a fully obscured rock slide, but like there's enough like things that it's kind of like difficult terrain through there, and they just kind of look back and forth and look up at you and just like fear in their eyes in this moment.
I'm fully I'm still Mad Mary, and I'm just smiling at them like you should have picked me.
I love it. It's unhinged. I love it. Anything else in your turn?
I think that's about all I can do. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Grokus,
That's my
you're
turn.
up.
So I'm gonna see that, and do I see them? So I see them look kind of. Do they look kind of scared?
Yeah, they're looking kind of like, oh crap, like we're in between a rock and a hard place now.
Yeah. So
Quite literally.
I was gonna point at one of them and just say, "Stand down," and do Sacred Flames. Can be 13 dex save.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Natural 2.
Let's go.
Let's go.
1.
1 point of damage?
Mhm.
Okay.
So try to be just try to be just like just stand down, just points.
He just goes, ow! Oof, that burns. However, I will also allow you to roll an intimidation check because they are in a pretty shaky place and their morale is low.
Can he do it with advantage?
I would say it's with advantage. Like all the circumstances here, you did just damage him, almost like a warning shot.
So okay, well then let's see. It's gonna be a 15.
15.
Come on.
Unfortunately, I just rolled my third natural 20 in an insight against it, so he holds steady in this moment, gonna do his job and fight you off.
All right, that's all. I don't know. Yep, and that'd be everything for me. So I'm just gonna, I guess, just stay.
Okay. Sounds good. That's gonna bring us to Gull, who is kind of looking at you. Aranis is like, I didn't know you had that in you. That's pretty good. And then he is going to bull rush them and take a swipe with his short sword at the first one. We are in melee now.
Come on. Come
This
on.
is going to be I don't think that's gonna hit. Hold on 1 second. Gotta find the right modifier here. That is not gonna hit. Misses with a 10. However, does he have 2 attacks yet? I don't think he does.
Yeah, probably
He's
not
a
at 3.
3 fighter, yeah. Nope, does not. So that's his turn, but he is kind of plugging the hole there in melee. Artemis, you're up.
Okay. How far away am I from the guards?
20, 25. You're about 30 feet from them.
Okay, so I'm gonna move a little bit closer to get within 15 feet.
Okay.
So I think that should do it.
Probably one more square.
One more square?
Yeah, that'll so kind of on the top of the steps, and you can be within 15 feet of the first one. If you want to be in 15 feet of the other one, you got to go another square.
I'm gonna go to the other square.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at
Okay.
first level, and it's a dex save of 12.
Awesome. And that is a cone.
It's a cone. Yeah.
Awesome. A dex save. First one passes.
Mhm.
Second one passes, both with 12s exactly.
My
And
goodness.
Gull passes as well. So they'll all take half damage.
All right. So half damage would be. I rolled 11. So
Okay, so we round down on any rounding, so that's gonna be 5.
that's 5. Yeah.
So 5 damage. And Gull will take 5 damage as well from being in the line of fire there. Okay. Both of them looking real rough, but not quite out yet.
Oh boy.
Okay. That'll bring us to their turn. One is going to pull his scimitar and attack back towards Gull. Hits with a 20.
My
and is
God.
going to do 5 more points of damage to Gull. Who's taking it pretty well. He's a tough guy. The next one's going to fire off a crossbow bolt against Artemis.
Mhm.
And that's going to be... Ooh, that's probably going to miss. That is a 6.
It misses.
All right, so ping, just goes off the rock next to you. And that is their turn. And you don't see any others coming up behind them in this moment. So that's going to bring us to Uranus.
So would you say that that this area, kind of back here,
Mhm.
or in this area, is kind of their bodies have been obscured a little bit with
A little bit, yeah.
Around.
So this kind of everywhere you see the X outs, there's like a little bit of stone and rubble. It's certainly not like collapsed all the way in. You can still
Yeah.
see limbs and everything. So
Yeah. Okay. But just hard enough to make it out. So I am going to. I would like to take the clothes that Artemis and Gull took off, and I'd just like to start putting them on the bodies of these two up
Yeah.
here.
So you're going past the
Wait.
combat to get there? Oh, you're doing it up there.
No,
I
just
see.
these
Okay.
two up there. Yeah, just those
Gotcha.
two.
Gotcha. Well, that's a good question. Did you all take off your armor and everything, or
Oh,
did you
yeah,
just put the
appreciate.
clothes on top? Because if you were taking off your armor, that would have
Would take
taken
longer.
much longer.
Yeah, I think it's put on
Okay.
top, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna kick their bodies into the
Fair
into
enough.
the river.
Yeah, I won't. You don't even need to make a check for that. It's it's your action to kind of dump them both over the edge. But yeah, they go flying over the edge and disappear.
Cool. And then I am going to run over here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Still as Mad Mary, just trying to get in front of if I can see any people coming. Yeah,
Sounds good.
that's my turn.
Alrighty, doing a little cleanup work. It's good stuff. Grokus, you're up.
I warned you, lad. Dex save 13, Sacred Flame.
Okay. Natural 1.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, that's a 7 points of damage. There we go. 7 points Sacred
And
Flame.
that-
I warned ye.
That is enough. He looks at you, and then like the face just flies up in flame, and you see some of the skull behind the flesh as it burns away, and he just
Ooh.
drops.
That's
And then
Amazing.
Are they close enough to see like eyes, or because it's too dark, right? Like they wouldn't be able to see. So I was gonna do just Eyes of the Grave, took my eyes kind of go cloudy to scare the other one. But
Oh
it's
yeah,
too
you're
far away to
probably
see.
much too far to for
I figured.
them to see your eyes. You're
I'll
up.
say,
on
I'll
a
save
little
my
ways
eyes
back.
for the grave,
Okay.
and then I'll just stay. I'll come up a little bit, I guess, with the group. So I'm gonna come up a little bit. Now let me move. Yep.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Excellent. That will bring us to Gull. He will kind of look back at you, Artemis, and go, maybe try to get around me next time. And
I'm
then
sorry.
he'll take a step forward and take an attack. That's a 10. That's going to miss. Oh, no. That's a 12 that just hits. Just barely hits. So he's going to do...
I mean, you can't complain. He's been taking damage from us, so you can't complain about that. He's taken some hits for us, so I'm like, it's okay if you miss. You take some HP.
Oh, man. He does
Friendly
5
fire.
points of damage to the last one, and that last bandit is just barely hanging on. Just barely. And that is Gull's turn. So, Artemis, you're up.
Firebolt straight to the face.
Do it.
Yes. All right. 11.
11 just misses.
Oh my gosh.
Just misses.
Gotta kill this guy.
All right. So I'm just gonna take a calculated step back,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Sounds good. That brings us back to him, and him looking around, seeing himself in the face of certain death. He takes his weapon and drops it and raises his hands.
Good move.
It's a trap.
Please don't kill me. Please don't. I don't
Why
know.
not?
Why does... Mary, what's going on? Please don't.
I'm just gonna peer down at him and say nothing.
I'll say that breaks initiative order for the moment. And he is just there, and he slowly gets onto his knees. He's moving stiffly. He's got blood coming out of everywhere. And he's just like, please, I have a family back home. It's just a job.
Where's
Please don't.
Cartwright?
He's
As
back.
you stand up, I'm going to tie him up. I'm probably get closer to start tying him up then. Because I got some rope. So
Sounds good. Begin the process of tying him up. He has 1 HP. So he kind of, when you ask where Cartwright is, he kind of looks and nods off in a direction. He's just like, he's down a little deeper in the cavern by the big campfire.
are they all dead, right? Like, because I want to check. Are they all dead?
They are.
I can't.
Yep.
Okay. I was going to do spare the die, but never mind.
How many men are with him?
It's another one of the hired hands, and Riven, and Knuckles the rat, and I don't know. I think that was it. Mary was with him, but she's there. I'm so confused.
Well, I'm right here, and then I throw a dagger at him.
Oh.
Okay. Roll an attack with advantage.
It's 4 to hit. Let's go. That is a 12 plus 4 is 16.
Where do you place it?
From where I am, kind of just, I guess, like in the side of the head.
Head. Poof, he just hits the ground, dead.
Okay.
And Groker just kind of just stares at the body.
We need to move. Somebody's going to come see this, and we need to get ahead of this now.
Yes.
Should we disguise Grokus now? I mean, we have the ability to. We have enough.
Yeah, I think we should. Let's just get some. Are we just like putting armor on him, or are we like how are we disguising him?
Because I'm the only dwarf, so I was assuming they're supposed to be like human size. So I don't know what kind of stuff it's going to lose enough to really.
A lot of them are human. I mean, one of them's a gnome, and one of them was a halfling. So it's a lot of the gang is human, but there's a variety.
Were any of them of the more little?
Yeah, one of the
people.
ones that that you killed under the rubble was a halfling.
Cool. Yeah, whatever will fit Grokus. I think we just like maybe even just the overcoat or something. Just
Yeah.
throw that on him.
It's a little small, but you can make it work. Yeah.
And then I think we should use more rocks to obscure who the bodies are.
Yeah. Oh. Can I like firebolt like the side, like the edge to like bury more rocks?
It's not a quiet thing, but yes, you can. I would say there's just if you want to do that, it just starts to cave in more rocks for sure.
Okay. All right. Do I have to roll for that or?
No. It's a wall. I think you can hit a wall.
All right. Okay.
If you want to roll and maybe get a nat 1, then we can see what would happen. That'd be fun.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Okay, I figured.
All right.
Okay.
So after disguising the bodies a little bit, and disguising Grokus, what are you all doing next?
I think we set up an ambush. I think I run in there looking like Mad Mary, tell the other guys with Cartwright to come help me, and you guys take them out.
Sounds like an excellent plan to me.
I mean, Cartwright's the main target, so I mean, we should definitely. And I'm just thinking, do you guys know when he gets here? I can definitely curse him, if you will. Whoever gets an attack on him, will make sure that'll really kind of sting a little more. So, I can do that as well.
Can I see both of these bridges over here?
Yeah, you can.
On second thought, I might be able to just lead them away from Cartwright, and we could come around the other side.
Nice if we can get him alone. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. So which way should I have them? Which way do we want to attack from is the question. The lower bridge or the upper bridge?
You just hear a voice
if you can just lead them away.
out. You hear a voice ring out through the caverns. Kind of a deep, commanding voice. Mary? Mary, what's going on out there?
Okay.
What if we just?
I would like to.
I would say quickly. Just what if you can just lead them away? Say they went that way. Just lead them to make them go in that direction. Because we're all disguised. So if we just get them all, get him by himself.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go over there and talk to him. You guys go down to the southern bridge. I'll lead them across back. Just double back where we are, and you guys should be gone by then. I'll send them off, and then we attack.
I'm gonna pat him on the back, say good luck, and do guidance.
All right, and then I'm just gonna yell back, "I'm coming, Cartwright," and start making my way over there.
Okay, so you're headed up to kind of the rocky area up here.
Let me see.
Yeah, go ahead and move yourself where you.
So yeah, I was gonna take this bridge,
Okay.
and then I was gonna go. Let me click on myself. There we go. And yeah, I was gonna stand kind of up here-ish.
Okay. As you come up over the top of the edge, you see the gnome. You see an elf or perhaps half-elven man holding a sword, and you see another kind of run-of-the-mill gangster or bandit type character, all kind of standing with weapons ready, and you see Cartwright. He is sitting kind of on a crate, and he's just got a knife out, and he's just cutting pieces of an apple off and popping them in, just waiting for a report.
Yeah, so I would like to have run up, because they obviously know something is happening. So I'd like to run up, breathless, like I've just been attacked, and the guard said the names of the 3 of them, but I can't remember what they were.
Yeah, so he specifically called out Mad Mary. He called out Riven, and he called out Knuckles the Rat.
Okay. I'm going to just say, Riven, Knuckles, we got trouble over northeast. Go help out with that. I need to talk to Cartwright.
Cartwright goes, no, Mary, I don't think they're going to go anywhere. That's not what we're doing.
Are you sure, Cartwright? I mean, our people need help. We're getting attacked by the wizard and the bard and the bartender guy.
Come on down here. We'll wait for them here. We're not going to send our people out to be killed in the crevices. The rest of those men they're good men, but they're expendable.
Understood. I'm going to... How long has it been at this point, do you think?
For disguise self?
Yes.
Not an hour.
Suddenly.
Probably, I mean, the combat itself probably lasted a minute max, not even.
Okay.
If each round is 6 seconds, it takes 10 rounds of combat to equal a minute. So, there was time to, move things around and go across everything. I'd say probably all in all, at the most, you've used half an hour.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Then yeah, I would like to just make my way downtown to Cartwright and post up next to the fire and act casual.
Okay. I would, because you are continuing to mimic Mad Mary's voice and mannerisms here with a new group of people, I would like you to make another deception check.
Okay.
And you got guidance on you as well.
Yes.
Advantage.
Yep. Deception is +6, so +7. That is a 17, so 24.
24. Okay.
Well done.
There we go.
You are pretty confident that you're keeping up the ruse.
Awesome. I have no idea. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna act casual.
Cartwright says, "You gonna tell us what happened?" Continues to kind of peel his apple and take chunks off of it.
Yeah, like I said, we got attacked by the wizard and the bard and the barkeeper. I think they've got a problem with what we did at the town, and I'm gonna laugh it off like it's all stupid.
What about the dwarf?
The dwarf might have been there. I didn't get a good look. It was kind of all a mess.
They're all dead now?
I don't know. I ran to come get help.
So you left them out there alive? You didn't finish the job?
Well, I figured you would want to finish the job.
Another
I can
deception
go
check.
back if... Okay.
You still have guidance. I don't know if you used guidance before. You
No,
still
you
got
can
that
only
guidance.
use it once.
Did you use
I
it
didn't
before?
use it before.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
just
it lasts for a minute, but I'll let you use it on this roll.
Okay.
After this, it would expire.
That is a 16 plus 7 is, what is that math? That's
Deception's
423.
high. He's
And
rolling.
use that guidance.
I'm gonna use the guidance just
Well, as well, because it's almost
just
up.
in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. That's 2. So what is that? 26?
Yeah,
Am I doing my math right?
it's high enough. He's
Okay.
rolling right in line with you, but your bonuses are keeping you safe. So, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, he just kind of like, all right, well, go finish the job. Take that one with you. He kind of mentions to the run of the mill bandit. He's like, I want the wizard's book. I want the bard's instrument. And I want the cleric's helmet. I don't
Yeah,
give a damn about the barkeep.
No problem, boss. You sure you want to send this guy with me? Give me Rat. What was his name? Rat something?
Knuckles the rat.
Knuckles the Rat. Give me Knuckles.
Which one do you gesture to?
Can I do a perception check to see which one looks ratty?
Sure. Make an insight check
Okay.
to see whether or not the name Knuckles the Rat fits the elf or the gnome better.
Oh,
What do I have to insight? +4 to insight. Okay. That's a
So
7. That's 11.
11.
Yeah.
You motion over to the elf. And the gnome steps forward and goes, "The fuck are you talking about? I'm Knuckles." And everybody turns and looks at you.
I'm going to laugh and say, of course, Knuckles, I just wanted to know if you were paying attention. You zone out a lot, don't you?
Everybody's looking at you real slowly, like. Cartwright just goes. He stands up.
Oh, I'm about to die.
He's like, "Let's let him come to us on second thought. That's the better idea. That's what I wanted to do. Mary, why don't you go wait over there? Get ready to ambush them if they come in." And he raises his voice. "We know you're out there. Come have a talk. I don't hold you killing those men against you. That's their job. Let's have a conversation. Maybe we can find some balance."
Where did he want me to go stand?
Kind of just like off to the left-hand side, so like over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit there.
What are the rest of you doing as you hear Cartwright's voice kind of ring out?
so is it safe to say that we've kind of made our way around?
Yeah, I would say you could make your way around where you wanted to. Do you want to be... Where are you wanting to go? Like kind of mark on the map for me where you hope you had been at this point.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, it could be because I mean, I guess we can go down, right? So I mean, like over because the staircase goes down, you have to go down around this way, right, to get where they are.
Yeah, if you kind of follow down the winding path on the right hand side of the map, go around where that campfire is. Like you could kind of, find your way down the side of the things to the river, if you wanted to.
I
mean, either way, he knows we're here. So,
are you ready to? Like I said, we're gonna take him out first. I mean, are your spells? Are you guys both ready to? I think the main focus should still just be on Cartwright.
yes. Okay.
Is this gonna be like? We're just gonna go in, just ready to fire. We're just gonna go straight for the attack. I mean,
Should we hear what he has to say? Or
do you think he's gonna really have something to say that's going to? I mean, the way he treated those people. I mean,
no. I don't think he's really much for words, maybe.
well, like I said, so if you guys want to go in,
Guns blazing. All right.
or yes, yeah. Let's just go. I don't know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, wait, hold on a second. Let me see if I can cast something. Or, how long does it last? I'll probably wait. I'm probably gonna hold bless until like something kicks off.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold bless because
Is bless a first level or a cantrip?
First level. First
Okay.
level spell.
You can only hold a spell for 6 seconds, like a round.
Okay, so never mind then.
yeah.
Well, I guess never mind then.
Okay. All right. And
Alright.
I'm gonna take my broom out and just have it at the ready to like
Okay.
jump on. Yeah.
Oh, because you can just fly. Okay.
I could
So
fly in there. Yeah.
do you think you can get high enough where they won't see you? I forgot about that.
Let me have a look.
Dang it,
I'm not
we-
gonna wait all night.
I know. We don't have the hat, do we? Because I think he still has a house. Gonna say you can take him with you, and I can go by myself. Can it carry 2 people?
It can carry 2 people.
Slowly, yep.
So
Yeah.
can you get high enough then to get out of sight then? Do you think just because I'll take my time, I'll stumble. Just can you get high enough to get out of sight?
DM, I'm referring to you because it doesn't say how high the
No,
broom
it can go X number of feet per round. So, however
I'll
many
take my
rounds and
time, I'll
however high
distract
you
him,
want to
get
go.
high, get out of sight.
Okay.
Maybe
so
do a
we're gonna-
surprise, maybe a surprise drop or something from above. They won't see that coming.
Okay, so I'm gonna take Gall,
Okay.
and we're gonna get really high, out of sight, out of mind.
Okay. Gull's a big half orc.
Okay.
Your frame is maybe a little smaller, so or at least lighter. So I'm gonna say it can handle the weight. However, I would like you to go ahead and make a dexterity check.
I'm gonna pat her on the back like good luck guidance. Like,
just to kind of like
got this. Okay.
kind of like how are you handling the broom as you go up?
May Enor
Okay.
be with you.
All right, so dexterity. Sorry. Where did everything go? Dexterity. So 17 plus guidance. So 18.
That's really good. Yep. That's enough. You have had a little practice now, having a couple people on the broom, and are able to manage the extra weight. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so while they're doing that, I'm gonna make my way down slowly towards So I'm coming, lad. I'm kind of old, so respect your elders, okay?
All right. So where do you make your way down to?
So yeah, just because they're, I guess it's walking the only. Which way can whichever I can walk there, I guess. So it's gonna be over here, right? So it'd be down somewhere over this way.
Yeah, I mean, you basically,
then-
if you look, you can go across the bridge and then down some steps there at the top middle part of the map. Wrap yourself around. It's a little bit of a walk.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take off that other garb because we're not doing that mess anymore. So take off that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, but just walking. I'm just loudly
Okay.
groaning as I go. Yeah, so that's what I'll do, and I'll walk.
Okay. Do you make your way around in view of the campfire?
Yeah, I'm gonna say a quick prayer to Enor, just myself, then I'll walk.
Okay.
I'll walk forward.
All right. As you come into view, you see standing there the 2 bandits you had seen before, Mary and the gnome. You see this new person you had not seen before, the elf with the sword. And you see another bandit, and then you see Cartwright in the back sitting on a crate, and he just kind of motions you with his knife that he's cutting in an apple on.
You want to talk about balance?
I do. It's such a wonderful topic of discussion. Come have a seat. Get
Do you
yourself
mind
warm, old man.
This old man can still stand a little bit. Do you mind if I just stand? Is that okay?
Suit yourself, whatever's more comfortable. We'll be taking that warhammer from you, though.
It's
Harry,
fine.
grab the hammer.
I walk over and grab the hammer.
Okay. Mary, bring me the hammer.
Go ahead. I don't need that weapon.
I walk
Balance
over
will
and
prepare
give him the
anyways.
hammer.
He takes it. Thank you.
Can I talk to you for a second, boss?
Guy looks up at you. It's kind of a strange time.
It's kind of a important matter.
Everybody keep an eye on him. And he kind of stands up and motions towards the tent.
Yes. I will follow him into the tent.
Okay.
And then I would like to say, so I've been having some ideas, boss, about how to restructure things around here.
This is not the time for that conversation, Mary.
Well, I mean, what's a better time than the present, right? And I would kind of just like to bullshit with him for a
Okay.
minute and cast Words of Terror Once per short rest, you can speak to a humanoid alone for 1 minute and cause it to become frightened of you or another creature of your choice. If it fails a wisdom saving throw of DC 14 for 1 hour or until its allies are attacked or damaged.
Okay.
I feel like it's not going to work. He's probably pretty wise. And wait, let me just check this last part. If the target succeeds, it is not aware you use this ability.
Okay. The first part of this, though, is getting him to stay for a minute and talk to you. Because this is a weird time to be having this conversation. So
you can hear me outside talking about balance, so I'll be talking to Seth. So they can be outside talking to each of these kind of gentlemen
you don't
about
want to
balance.
listen to that guy, do you? Just rattle on about balance.
He's a zealot. Go ahead and make a... I'm teetering on what check this is. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay. +8. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Come on. Got this.
That's a 16. +8 is, what is that math? That's 24.
Okay. Ooh, bards. He looks very impatient, and he keeps kind of checking over your shoulder and everything. But he's like, "Fine, Mary. What is it? What's your idea?"
So yeah, I'm gonna say, well, I think I should be in charge, Cartwright. I think I can help the boss, the big boss, a lot more than you can.
Oh. Are you using words are you using this for yourself?
I'm using words of terror on myself. Yeah.
This is a really interesting situation. Because I want to honor how cool this is. I also want to be realistic and say, like, that's the first thing you say to him. And like,
oh my God.
Is he gonna keep listening after that? I'm gonna throw one more check in there. Make one more persuasion check. You're very good at this. There's a good chance this is gonna work out for you. But basically, he's gonna kind of rebuff it halfway through, and you need to hold his attention.
And so you see, lad, balance is away because without a balanced life, you're just gonna. So yeah, just me, just loud.
What is that? That's a D10. I rolled a D10.
Yep.
Whoops. Okay. Good lord. All right. That's a 14. So that's 22.
He rolled a natural 20.
Oh, it wraps. I'm dead. Bye, guys. See you later. Bye. It's been real fun.
He doesn't attack you, but he does kind of like, as you're trying to talk and like get him to like, oh, I should be the boss and all that stuff. A hand does come up and just clap you on the shoulder and go, Mary, shut your mouth. And he just pushes past you and heads back out. So the deception is not broken, but the attempt to get him to stay in there for a minute, unfortunately, did not work.
Okay.
So he comes back out and looks
at... Does that count as expending it, the words of terror?
No, I would say you didn't get through it, so,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I tried.
Is there a problem? I was just telling these, what are your names again? I'm sorry, I'm so rude.
They're just kind of looking at you. They're not giving their names or anything. Cartwright comes back out. He's like, all right, enough of the crap. Come sit down. Against that tree over there. Raven, tie him up.
We find just to stand. Is anyone else going to do anything? So
sit down next to the tree. Riven, tie him. And the elf with the sword comes over and starts pushing you towards one of the trees nearby.
Why do I have to be tied? You already took my hammer. Can I just sit down? Why do I need to be tied?
I'm like gagging him too. Sick of listening to that mouth.
Do anything? Okay. Then I'm going to.
How many men did we lose, Mary?
I'm just gonna go over and check how many we lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them was Mary, so 4 plus the 2 that I kicked in the river. 6. We lost 6 of them, boss.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to recruit a few more, maybe even from that town. They'll see the error of their ways.
Yeah, we can shake them down.
We can shake them down. Trust the dwarf up. We'll bring him to Brobat in the morning. We'll get probably a bonus for that. That'll help with filling out the crew again. And Mary turns back around, looks at you. Keep your mouth shut from now on.
Yeah, boss. Criminal organizations, am I right?
You're so weird. And he just goes over and, disappears into the blue tent.
Oh, thank God. I'm just gonna yell, you heard what he said, tie the dwarf up.
Okay.
To whoever.
Do you let them tie Grokus
Yeah.
up? And Grokus, do you let yourself be tied up?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Artemis, where are you right now?
Valid. So we're right behind these trees.
Okay.
Here.
Are you low or are you way up?
Because I thought I was supposed to
Wait.
get high.
Way
Yeah.
high
Way
up there. So you're kind of watching all this happen. You're seeing Grokus being kind of led over to a tree. What are you doing?
So I look behind me at Gull and I say, "Do you want me to drop you in there?" Dive bomb?
I mean, I don't want to hurt myself, but we could maybe come in at them somewhat quickly.
Okay.
Oh.
So we are gonna make
Do it now before they looks like they're trying to tie Grokus up. We need him free.
Yes, I'm
Oh
gonna.
gosh.
Yeah.
God, no.
We're gonna make,
No.
we're gonna make a beeline straight
Oh
for the
gosh.
Oh,
Now.
which
Oh,
tent?
God.
Now.
tent. The one Cartwright is in.
You're going straight towards Cartwright's tent?
Oh yes, we
Oh
are.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see them coming down towards it? I mean, am I already tied up? Or they're about to tie me
You're
up?
kind of being positioned under the tree. The branches would kind of be covering what you can see.
gotta
And
see if I
all
can
of you
do-
just sort of hear just the
What is that sound?
as you finally do look up, and about 20 feet above you, at a 45-degree tilt, here comes Artemis and Gull on a broom flying, and you hear Knuckles and Riven shout, "What's going on? Boss! Boss!" And you're headed straight towards them. What are you doing?
Can I cast Firebolt right at the tent?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Roll an attack.
So,
Sports.
oh, sorry, 23 to hit.
23 to hit. So it hits the tent. It lights the tent on fire, and the tent is now burning. I'm gonna say let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Can I
Oh, go ahead,
do?
yeah.
I'm a channel divinity. Can I see him now? Can I see? Can I see Cartwright?
Not yet. The tent
Not
is
yet,
not
okay.
burned away yet. It's just caught on fire.
Okay. I mean, as soon as I see him, I'm gonna do channel divinity, path to the grave. So I'm gonna curse him. So until the end of my next turn, the next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Okay. You'll need to see him first,
Mhm,
but you can hold that and be ready for it. So let me set up the correct number of people here.
I was hoping you're gonna wait and somebody go to sleep, and then because I was like, you can just time me later.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
But
Here
I
we,
wish
here
I
we go. But
Here we
Right.
go.
Here we
Here
go.
we go.
we're going to restart the encounter.
So I feel like I'm not
And-
tied up because they were distracted at least.
Correct.
hopefully.
Yes, you're not tied up. Your
Okay.
hammer is sitting
It's
over
gone.
by the green tent. He left it kind of sitting next to his stool that he was sitting on.
It's fine. Do I have any what spells do I have left?
All right. So initiative, please.
All
So
right.
over by this green tent.
Correct.
19.
Yes.
Okay, copy that.
19. All right. Artemis.
7.
Better than Gull. Aranis.
And you guys are still
21.
you guys are still on the broom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just barely on the broom. Yep. All right, Aranis, you're up first.
As soon as I see them making a beeline in, I would like to. Let's see how far this is. So 30 feet to the tent.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to run over here and grab.
Oh, sorry, it's the tent you're next to. That green
Oh, it's the tent
Yeah,
I'm next to.
my bad.
Okay.
he had it right outside. You both went in to talk. He came back out, and so it's right next to you.
Okay. That would probably be too far to throw it.
Gonna say
You never know.
and I'm over here right near this tree. Is that where they met?
Correct. Yep, that's where they
Okay.
placed you, over by that tree.
And I'm pretty sure everyone's still pretty surprised by like the broom coming in, right? So I'm pretty sure that's everyone's kind of.
Yeah, they were able to get off that firebolt and whatnot, kind of during the
Okay.
surprise round. So,
They're
but now
okay.
everybody's
whoa.
ready to go.
So because I don't think I will be. Can I make it around? I can't get. Can I go through spaces with my?
You can
teammates
go
on them?
through ally spaces.
Ally
Enemies,
spaces,
they
okay.
may try to stop you.
Okay, then yeah, I would just like to go. Just right here.
Okay.
And give Grokus his warhammer.
Okay, you pick it up and rush over and put it in his hands.
Do I have an action left or no?
I would say that grabbing it and giving it to him is your action,
Yep.
but you still have a bonus action there.
2-weapon fighting only works when I make an attack, right?
Correct.
With the action, okay.
Correct.
Then yeah, that's no. I'm going to. I'm gonna bonus action. Just say we're in it now and give Grokus Bardic inspiration.
Okay. Sounds good. So, Grokus, you have, is it a D6, I believe?
Yes.
A D6
Okay.
to use.
Perfect.
All right. That'll bring us to Grokus.
So I'm gonna hold my actions. I want to wait till I can see Cartwright. So I'm gonna
Okay.
hold that Well, it's not. I mean, it's because it's more like a. Would that be a bonus? Let me see a feature because I can do it once. I guess if we could consider an action, yeah.
Holding
just
anything
no
is
action.
your action, yeah.
Yeah, but the
so-
Child Divinity though says no action, so I can just use it. So when I use it, I can still like use like a spell then, right? Because it says next to it like Child Divinity, no
Correct.
action.
Yep.
Okay. So instead of really holding that, can I? Because I want to do that, but can I also hold a spell too? Since that's like technically no action.
you can, yeah, I mean, you can do one and hold the other, I would say.
Okay.
Can't hold them both.
Okay. Well, I want to do Channel Divinity, so when at first I can see him, because I want to hold Guiding Bolts, I want to Channel like curse him and then instantly do a Guiding Bolt at him when I can see him, if that's at all possible.
Yeah,
if not,
you
I
may
get
have to
it.
wait for him to take his turn and exit the tent to get all of that
Yeah,
off.
That's fine. I'll wait.
Okay. And so anything you're
And,
doing now,
Yeah, but I'll say, Mary. What is this, some sort of joke, Mary? Just go ahead and just finish me off, Mary, unless you said you're going to do it before.
trying to keep up
trying
the
to-
ruse.
Yeah. I'm like, why would you give me this hammer?
Okay, make a deception check, yeah.
I love it.
God.
Can I give him help somehow?
That's going to be...
Not in this moment now.
Deception sets at 12.
Okay. I'm not gonna
Nat
tell you what I
20.
rolled. It's gonna make you angry. Okay. We'll
Fine.
see. We'll see
Honest.
what happens.
Why would you hand me the hammer?
We'll see what happens.
Well,
If that's your turn, that's going to bring us to the other bandits. This one is going to... Whoop, wrong screen. This one's going to turn and take a shot at... We're going to say Artemis or Gull. High low. It's going to be Artemis.
Mhm.
And this one's going to step in. And it can't quite get to you yet because you are still a little ways up in the air.
Mhm.
And they've got melee weapons, so the one is going to take a shot. So that's going to be a 15 plus, so I believe that hits.
It does hit, yes.
Okay. That crossbow shot is going to be full damage, 9 points of damage
Oh my
from the
god.
crossbow shot.
Okay.
This is good. This is so good.
And
This
then
is
the
good.
gnome is going to look at everything going on, and it doesn't believe in isn't going to attack Mary Aranis, but is going to just kind of shove you, Grocus, back down. So it's not an
fine.
attack. It's more of a oppose
Go down.
check. Well, unless you want to oppose it, or do you want to take the shove?
I'll take a shove. So going down to a knee.
Okay.
Like I'll take a shove. Going down to a knee. Like just really kind of.
Okay. It's just like,
That's how you treat your elderly.
get down. And then the other one is going to run forward and to the burning tent, just be like, "Hey, boss, are you okay? Are you okay, boss?" And that is their turn. That's going to bring us to Cartwright.
Oh god.
Cartwright is going to step out of the burning tent,
Did he take any damage from
come around
Yeah.
this way. That's a really good point. He's going to make a saving throw. He rolls a natural 3, so he is going to take a little bit of damage. He's going to take... Where's my dice?
And since I can see him, will that mean at least get the curse off? Or no? Oh, I can wait till my turn. Oh,
yeah.
I can wait till my turn. That's fine.
Okay. He takes 5 points of damage from the... from that. So, nice little use of Firebolt there. But he steps out and kind of looks around at everything and goes, I should have known. And he pulls back his crossbow and aims it up towards Gull and fires off a crossbow shot.
Come on, Gull. Come on.
That is going to be a... that hits with a 23.
Oh my god.
God.
And then that's going to do... Oh boy. 8 points of damage to Gull. And
there's lots of
Gull
health.
needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
As the ammunition from this crossbow comes off and Gull fails with a natural 2. Gull is knocked off of the broom by this walloping ammunition. And he goes tumbling to the ground and is prone now on the ground. He doesn't take any additional damage from that, but he gets knocked back a little ways, kind of past you, Grocus, and is now prone on the ground. Cartwright's then going to turn and take a second shot. And he's going to try and knock Artemis off. Why not? Natural 18.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
It's rad.
Amazing.
9 points of damage.
She's out.
Okay. She goes down, and you hit the ground prone. And he just sighs, and he's like, y'all should have known better. And that's going to bring us to Artemis. I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
So soon? Sure. Are you sure? Okay. All right. So it's just a straight roll with a d20,
Straight roll.
right?
D20, 10 or higher is a pass.
17.
Okay, that's 1.
Okay.
That's 1. Gull is now going to stand up, and he is looking pretty rough. And he is going to use his second wind feature. However, that also means, as a Bannerate, allies that can hear him, so Grocus and Aranis, you both gain 3 HP back. Unfortunately,
HP,
Artemis
okay.
is out, and so she does not hear the rallying cry.
I will take 3 HP.
And he's gonna get back... Pretty good, 9. Okay. That is his bonus action. For his action, he's going to stand up with half his movement, and then he's going to move over to Knuckles the Rat, and he's just going to be like, I've wanted to do this for a long time, and just stab down at him with his short sword. That is going to be a 12 to hit, which just hits Knuckles.
Thank goodness.
And then that's going to be 2 points of damage. 2 points. So not too crazy, but gets it done. That is going to bring us to Aranis.
Okay. I have no idea what to do. Man, oh man, oh man.
I mean, we know who the big bad is.
Yeah. If I go for him, he's gonna fucking murder me. I am going to. Grokus is standing right here. So I'm going to. I'm also going to try
Attack
to
me?
maintain the deception. No, I'm going to push Grokus, and while I'm pushing him, I'm going to cast Heroism on him.
Okay.
At first level.
Okay.
What does that do?
That gives you 4 temp HP at the
Okay.
start of every turn.
Okay.
So yeah, Heroism at first level. I'm going to push him. And I'm going to get in a stance like I'm about to attack him, but not attack him yet.
Okay. Are you holding any sort of action?
No.
Okay. Sounds good. That's going to bring us to Grokus.
So I'm going to bonus action spare the dying really quickly. So I'm going to say, Eleanor, please take care of her. And then I'm going to use my
4 temp
Does-
HP.
gotcha 4 to HP. But so since I'm going to use my feature, it's not an action. I'm going to curse him. I'm going to curse Cartwright.
Okay.
Like your brain of disrupting balance is over. And I'm going to attack him with guiding bolt 2nd level.
Okay.
And so if I hit, it'll be vulnerable to it. So whoever hits him next will be vulnerable to it.
All right.
So let me.
Come on. Just one good roll.
I would think I'm going to use because you gave me Bark Inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to hit with this, because I was 11 plus something, but I want to make sure I hit with this. Because it'd be without it, it's going to be what's that going to be? Plus 11 plus 5. Yeah, I'm going to make sure.
16 is good.
There we go. So 12. So 17.
17 does hit.
Perfect. He's vulnerable to this too.
Okay,
it's gonna
so
be
that means he's
5d6.
going to take twice as much damage.
Yeah, 5d6.
Yes. 5d6. Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
Big swings.
Ooh, 10, 13, 15, 16.
Yeah.
16 points of damage.
16.
All right. You hit him with the guiding bolt. It bashes into his shoulder and spins him around a bit, and he turns back around and just goes, all right, that's enough of that. And he looks hurt, but not
Even with the double damage? Dang.
with the double damage. He's a
Oh.
big, tough dude. Definitely tougher than the other bandits you've encountered so far. But heck of a shot. And because of guiding bolt, the next
everyone has-
attack on him has advantage.
Oh, yes.
Because
Yep.
there is a glow
Mhm.
that is coming from the impact site of the guiding bolt, and it's easier to see, and it's like a weak point you can all point out. So yes, keep that in mind.
She's down. Our heavy hitter is down.
No, she's not. Yeah, no, I did spare the dying.
She's
She's
but
still
she's not
unconscious.
unconscious. Yeah, but she's not rolling death saves,
Oh,
which is good.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. That brings us to the rest of the bandits. The one generic bandit is going to take a shot at Gull with his crossbow. Let's see here. That's going to be a 14 to hit, which hits Gull. That's going
Come
to
on,
do
Gull.
not too much. 4 points of damage. Sticks him in the leg. Gull's still hanging on. He's pretty tough. He's pretty
Oh, I
tough.
gotta do my 4. I gotta do my 4 HP because let me do that really quickly.
Yep. The next one is Knuckles. He's going to stab out at you, Grokus. It's full on now.
I got my shield out, so it's fine.
Okay, that's a natural 5. That's not going to hit you at all.
Heck yeah.
And then the last bandit, which is Riven, is going to come over to Yeah, he's going to come over and stab at you, Grokus, as well with his sword. And that... oh, gosh, that's probably not going to hit. That's an 11. Nope.
16, yeah, no.
Dang it, here we go.
Get outta
now
here.
my bad rolls are coming in.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That brings us to Cartwright. And Cartwright is going to kind of shake things off and load another crossbow bolt and fire off at Gull. And that is a natural 17.
Poor
That's
Gull.
going to
God,
hit.
poor Gull.
Gull's going to take 7 points of damage
Oh my
and
goodness.
make a strength saving throw, which is a fail with a natural 5. And Gull gets knocked back 10 feet and goes
Oh my
prone again.
God.
Like into the tent,
Gull.
like just falls down prone. Like the whatever Cartwright's firing just punches when it hits real hard. Loads another bolt, takes another shot, this time against Grokus. Natural 20.
What the
What?
heck, bro?
Andrew! Andrew!
Rolls a 1 on the damage die.
Yes!
You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Sweating!
I do need you to make a strength saving throw.
I fail, so move back prone 10 feet.
What'd you roll?
Not high. Strength saving, you said?
Yeah.
Go back.
Make sure you're using your saving throw numbers, not just your strength numbers.
Yeah, no, it's low, so it's going to be a just a 3.
A 3, nope.
Yeah.
Yep, does not make it. So yep, you go kind of bashing against the wall of the cavern and are prone. Yep. But
That's
only
fine.
took 3 points of damage off
Yeah, I'll
crit.
take that.
Yeah, no kidding.
They didn't even take my temp HP.
Yes, very nice. Artemis, you are stable
Okay.
but unconscious. So
Okay.
until someone gets you a hit point,
That's fine. Oh,
you are out.
Yeah,
All right.
it's why I'm the cleric.
That's right.
I've got this.
That's right.
And I'm Path to the Grave, so yeah, we're good.
Gull is up next. He stands up again. He kind of shakes it off. He's like, oh boy. And then he takes a couple steps over here and is going to go after this bandit that's a little bit more his speed. That is a 15 to hit. That will hit.
Good, I didn't want to waste that advantage on him. Cartwright, I'm like, don't you dare.
What's the bonus here? +3. So he does 4 points of damage to that bandit, which is pretty good. Oh no, that's the wrong bandit. There we go. All right, starts combating that one. He's actually gonna take action surge. He's gonna attack again. He's gonna use his action surge. He's gonna try and take this guy out. Natural
Do it.
17, that hits.
Do it.
Do it.
6 out on D6. Gives him 9 total,
Come
which
on.
is enough to do it.
Ice him. Yes.
Yes.
Goal.
So Gull kind of stands up and, having been knocked over a couple times, has enough of it and just boom, boom, lays into him with 2 quick strikes, and that one goes down. That's going to bring us to Aranis.
I'm going to turn back to Cartwright and say, I'll finish her off, boss. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to stab down with my dagger, miss intentionally, and get like right next to her head area, and just kind of touch her just a little bit and cast heroism on her. Grokus loses it. Give it to Artemis. And if she can hear me in that moment, I'm gonna whisper, "Play dead." Yeah.
And we established in the mines that heroism can pop people back up, however, temporarily until they have full HP. And yes, you do hear his voice in that moment as you kind of come to, saying, "Play dead."
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the rest, or not the rest, but just a little bit more movement, just to get out of their threatened area, and hopefully they don't take opportunity attacks on me.
Yep, they don't perceive you as an enemy still.
Yeah,
So,
so I'm just
yep.
gonna go over here a little bit.
Okay. Grokus.
Question. So then, with my ability, if there's 0 HP, I can do max healing when I cast on them. So would that temp not really count as like? Would it still technically be 0?
Correct.
With that?
No. Now she's awake, so you wouldn't get the max healing
Okay.
at this point.
Oh, my bad.
All good. What do I want to do?
Sorry.
It's tricky. That symmetry can be hard to. Yeah.
Okay. So then,
Did not know that.
how long does he? Do we know? Because we know it lasts a minute, right? So know that because I would know before what happened. So this lasts a minute.
Yeah. You guessed what he's doing. You felt it left you, and yeah.
But then I was gonna cast just guiding bolt at Cartwright. Then like,
Okay.
Yeah, hit him hard.
I need to see real quick because no one's attacked
18?
him yet, so I need to see whether the advantage has dropped.
oh, so it didn't. I don't want to waste it. Well, it doesn't matter.
Or
I'll
the
guess
end of your next turn.
Yeah, so-
no,
so
because
I'd
you're
still
the
get
end
it.
of your next turn, so you
Yeah.
have advantage on
So
your guiding bolt.
So 18, I'm gonna do advance. So 18, with 18 hit, I'm still gonna do advance if we get a 20.
I think AC hits.
Yeah, 18.
18, that hits. Yep.
That's 4d6.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt's so fun to chain. Like you can just like boom, 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 boom.
Mhm.
Advantage.
Okay,
advantage.
okay. So that's 12 plus 5, it'll be 17, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now you hit him again in the other shoulder now, and he's like looking. He goes, "You're a problem." And he looks
No,
around. And goes,
I'm not a problem, I'm the balance.
Yeah.
You
I
just
want that
really
on the
kind of go,
shirt.
oh shit.
I want that on the shirt.
Knuckles, Riven, swarm him. Take him out. But yes, he is looking pretty hurt. That brings us to the bandit's turn. The one is dead. The other two just got their orders. They're going to swarm in on you and take attacks. Now, did you stand up?
Yeah, so we're gonna
Okay.
stand up, yeah.
Okay, yep.
Pull it out.
So they're going to attack with their swords. First attack is a 10.
No.
Second one is a 22.
Yes,
Ooh.
it is. Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Bring it. Come on.
3 points of damage.
Oh wow.
That's
They're
nothing.
bandits.
You're good. You're good.
fine.
All right, that's what they're doing. They're kind of pinning you there against the wall, and like all the swords are like clanging off your shield and your armor. One does kind of catch you underneath where the plating is a little bit, and it stings, but not too bad. That's gonna bring us to Cartwright. He's gonna look and see that they've got you taken care of for the moment. His eyes shift over to Gull, and he's like, "I like your place. Maybe I'll make it mine after you're gone."
Run away, go.
And he's
Okay.
going to take a shot against Gull. That's the wrong dice. That is a 6, which even with Gull's AC of 9 misses.
Dang. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, actually, I'm
needed
sorry,
that.
6. It's an 8. Yep,
Still,
I got it
still,
wrong. But
okay.
It's an 8. Yep.
Still never good.
He's gonna load and take. He's gonna load and take another shot.
That probably just saved his life.
That is a 10. So the 10 hits Gull,
1 or 2.
and he rolls max damage.
Oh my god,
The
dude.
9.
Oh, no.
And you watch Gull take the shot. His eyes roll back,
No.
and he gets flung backwards 10 feet. And then just as your eyes kind of turn away from that to look back at Cartwright, you hear rustling. And you look back, and Gull is spitting blood off to the side
Get it. Get it. Oh, shoot. Like,
and putting an arm on the ground, and just like pushing himself up as with
oh
his
my
half-orc
gosh.
heritage.
Oh my gosh.
He has an ability when he is dropped to 0 hit points once per day
Oh
to take
my-
1 hit point
Yes.
instead.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
And he brandishes the knife
Oh my
at
god.
Cartwright,
Oh my god.
and he just says, "Maybe I'll put a little shrine up in the tavern in your honor once you're dead."
Fuck yeah, goal.
Oh
And
my.
Fuck
that's-
yeah, goal.
And that's his turn. So, that's going to bring us to Artemis. You are lying at the feet of Cartwright with 4 temporary hit points.
Scorching ray, baby. Scorching ray.
That new spell that you got, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you gotta do, whatever.
It's your moment and your turn. What do you do?
Okay, well, I'm just still playing dead.
Okay.
I'm just gonna raise my hand and cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Okay.
At
Because it's a
Cartwright.
save, correct? Not an attack.
It's a save, yeah.
Okay. What's the save?
A dex save of 12. Please, please.
He's a big dude. He's not dexterous.
Come on.
Where's my saves? He has a +5 to his dexterity saving throws,
Are you kidding me?
and he rolled a 5.
Oh my god, take damage.
Okay, 46
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
for 9 points.
9
But
points
sure.
total.
That's good.
9
That's
points
good.
total.
Okay, not enough to take him out, but he is suddenly hit by this cone of flame, and he screams out and takes a step back, even and and as it kind of finishes, he looks down at you lying there on the ground with your hand raised in front of him. He's just like, and just like all his composure is gone. He's just screaming at you with all his rage.
Aw. Seems like it pissed you off. I'm sorry.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
I love it. I love it. That brings us to Gull. Gull has 1 hit point.
Come on, Gull.
Gull has no way to heal himself, but he's got
Is
a
he
lot
going?
of courage.
Come on,
And
Gull.
Is he gonna go? Oh, can we make it to him?
Come on, Gull.
15, 20, 25. And gets
Retribution.
right up to Cartwright.
Retribution.
And doesn't say anything. Just stabs out. And misses. With a natural 5. It's just, as he stabs, he's weak, right? And Cartwright just parries it off to the side with his crossbow. And the two of them now are just kind of making faces at each other, just screaming at each other. This representative of the town and this blight upon it, now locked in combat. That is going to bring us back up to Aranis.
I am going to attack Cartwright with my rapier.
Do you drop the disguise?
No,
Okay.
this guy is still no.
Till the bitter end, man.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna attack him. Plus.
Oh, we had
4.
advantage, right? Wait, no. Gold had advantage. I had him with guiding bolt.
Gull did have advantage.
Oh, he did? He wasted it too.
No, I'm going to give it to him. That brings it up to a 19.
Go.
Forgot about that. I was like, wait a
Thank
second.
Rolls max damage.
Yes.
9 points.
Come
As
on.
they're both yelling at each other, all of a sudden Cartwright kind of and looks down, and Gull's knife is in his belly. And Gull just kind of this is what's coming to you. And it's not enough to take him out, but Cartwright's looking real bad. Then that brings us to Aranis.
I'm still gonna attack.
Okay.
That's a 4. Plus 4 is 8.
Misses.
2 weapon fighting. I'm gonna go for another one with my dagger.
Okay.
That is an 11. Plus 4 is 15.
15 just hits.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
When you roll your damage on this one, though, you don't roll. You only roll the dice. You don't add your modifier. That's the way. That's the trade-off for 2 weapon
Okay.
fighting.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's just 1d4.
Yep.
That's a 4.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Psychic Blades again. Expend another. What's it called?
Bardic Inspiration.
And that's 2d6, I want to say. Psychic Blades. Yes, another 2d6. So 4 plus. Where are the d6s? Those are the square ones. Plus 4 is. What did I roll first?
You had 4.
4 plus 4 is 8.
He had 8 hit points left. Aranis, How do you want to kill him?
Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna run up behind him, try to take a jab with my rapier that kind of glances off his armor.
And as you do that, he kind of turns a little bit. He's like, Mary?
And then as soon as he turns, I'm gonna jam my dagger up under here. I'm going to drop the disguise as I do. And I'm just gonna say, this is for that punch in the bar. And just all up in there.
And as he's chuckling, he's slowly falling to his knees and blood is coming out of his mouth. And he's just looking at you. And then the eyes roll back. And the life leaves him.
I'm gonna kick his body to the side. Yeah, that's my turn.
Do I see it?
Brocus, you are in midst of combat with these two that have you pinned, and you got your shield up. You may or may not see what's going on, but they are still continuing to attack you.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action. I think we're at an Artemis. So it's going to be... Okay, not bad. So it's going to be my last spell, so it'll be 6 points of health to Artemis, so that way when it drops, she's not going to...
Yep.
And then I'm just going to... I'll just attack one of them, attack him, just any one of them, just kind of scream, just kind of attack with my Warhammer. One of them, just saying, just stand, so I don't see Cartwright down, right? I don't know if he's down.
I would say that there's enough commotion going on with the two of them, like, pushing you up against the wall. Yeah, you're not seeing that.
Sometimes I'm just gonna swing with my Warhammer. Ooh, that's not bad. That's gonna be a 18.
18 hits. Which one do you want to hit?
Whichever one's nearest to me. I mean, which closer to the hammer, right-handed. Okay. So whatever.
I mean, they're kind of right up on you, the same. So I mean, your choice: gnome or elf, Knuckles or Riven.
Knuckles.
Okay, yeah, he's punchable for sure. So.
Ooh, that's not bad. So that's gonna be 8 points of damage. Just blood, just.
8 points of damage. All right. Not quite enough to knock him out, but now Knuckles is looking super bloody. He's missing several teeth from getting hit in the face with the hammer, and kind of looking dazed and like, oh boy. All right.
And then my turn. I told you, lad, I'm bringing the balance. Yeah, then my turn.
On their turn, the elf with the sword is going to take a stab at you. Natural 3, that misses, and Knuckles will swing wildly with his... he's got like a pitchfork he's using. Natural 6, that misses as well. So they're just kind of futilely trying to attack this armored, fully battle-ready dwarf. Who is not tied up, not knocked down, fully equipped, and ready to go. Yep. That brings us to Cartwright, but he's dead.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Artemis, you're up.
All right. So I'm gonna get up with half my movement, and I'm gonna turn around and see those two idiots harrying Grocus, and I'm gonna cast Mind Spike on the Elven.
Okay.
Was it? Yeah. And that's a Wisdom saving throw of 12.
Natural 18.
Still takes half damage. So 6 points of damage.
6 points.
Yeah.
Well, you rolled 14 total?
Yes, I did.
So 7.
Yeah. Oh, 7. Okay.
Yeah, we only round. I mean, yeah, we round down when it's a half number, but 7.
Don't protect these fiends. Don't protect these bandits. Okay,
yeah, right.
Don't protect these bandits.
He all of a sudden just grabs his head. It's like ah, and like has like this massive migraine that kicks in and hurts real bad.
I got something for that.
His hammer.
It's like a Three Stooges thing. Like, bong, now you feel better. All right, that brings us to Gull. Gull is going to run over and grab Knuckles and pick him up, if he can. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So he just runs over and grabs Knuckles by the back of the neck and just lifts him up off the ground.
Yes.
And Knuckles like, ugh! And he just squeezes his neck and like just shakes. And you just hear a snap. And he drops Knuckles to the ground.
But even as Grogus looks shocked for a second, it's like, oh yeah, composure. Whoa.
I give Gold the same look that he gave me when I cast Shatter on those people. Like I did not know you had that in you, but I kind of like it. That's yeah.
That's gonna bring us to Uranus.
So there's only one left. Should we kill him or
do whatever? Get him as long as we stop combat. As long as we stop combat, I mean, it's up to you. As long as combat's over, as long as we can get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up behind him, and just say, "You give up now, you might live. It's your choice."
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Ooh, persuasion! I can do that. That's okay. Plus 8. That is a 6. So 14. Yeah.
It's not bad considering how bad of a roll it was. That's pretty crazy. Okay, we'll see what happens on his turn. Grokus, you're up.
So I'm gonna look at him like I was gonna ask, like, I'm gonna hit him just not to kill him because I guess I'll
okay, that, so non-lethal damage.
Yeah, but like you need are you gonna stand down? Let's take a 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm not trying to kill him.
Yeah, so roll the same normal damage, but we'll just know you're going for a non-lethal strike.
Ooh, that was almost max damage. What's it gonna be? So, 9.
He had 4 HP left. So what I'll say
just knocking
is,
him out. I wasn't trying to kill.
Yeah, what you're able to do is you just kind of like reach the hammer up and like bonk him right on the head, and it's enough to like
fix that headache.
And he goes unconscious. Stable, not rolling death saves, but yeah, unconscious.
That's ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. What do we do now?
Gull has like slumped to the ground and is just like, if anyone has, I don't know, a drink or something.
Yeah, give him some water. Can we see if we find some water around? Because like
there are water skins that are kind of.
Put in some water, and we use like some basic. Because I'm all out of spells, so use some basic healing.
Okay.
Just, it's gonna get him down and get him to drink some water. Kind of.
Okay.
Do what I can without magic for now. So yeah.
Yeah, you're able to stop bleeding or whatnot, but not heal any HP.
I'm actually gonna walk over to Gull and cast Healing Hands because I just realized that's a thing I have, and put him back. 3 hit points.
Okay, so you reach out and there's a low golden white glow that comes from your palms, and you kind of pass them over his body a little bit, almost like Reiki style or whatnot, and like find the wound points, and then just infuse them with some of your natural divine energy.
Sorry about earlier. I apologize.
No, we got the job done. That's what matters.
You're badass, Goal.
I take off my helmet, just holding Schubert's. Just, we made it, buddy.
Schubert's got like little flecks of blood that have flicked off during the battle and like landed on his leaves.
Can I search Cartwright's body?
Yeah, go for it. Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. What do I have to that? +0. Yay.
Guidance of
a 6.
A 6? Okay. I mean, you pull off the obvious things, right? He's got like a big old dagger, like a thick kind of wide-bladed dagger on his belt. He's got the crossbow and the bolts for that, which seem to have a little extra punch to them than normal crossbow bolts. You dig around, you find his coin purse, which has 2 platinum in it. And that's about all you find. Yeah.
Okay.
Artemis, are you okay? I was going to heal you sooner, but I wanted to make sure I took him down, so I'm okay. So sorry.
No, don't apologize. I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm actually pretty good for those guys. They're not very adept, so I'm doing pretty good. But again, my plan. I'm just glad you made it okay. Like I do apologize. I just felt like
I
I was
just
gonna have time to do both, so
I just walk over to him and give him a hug, like an actual hug. Yeah.
While they're doing this, can I try to rouse the guy that Crocus knocked unconscious?
Easy enough to do. Yep.
Smack him across the face with the gun. I'm gonna say, sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. But
Oh, my head.
you've got a choice to make. You can tell us everything you know about Cartwright's gang, and what was his name? Something.
oh, the leader.
Yeah.
Yep. Looking.
Where are my notes?
Broback or what was it?
Yeah, I think it was Broback.
Broback, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to tell us everything you know about Cartwright, everything you know about Brobat. Or we can put you out again. How about that?
If I tell you about Brobat, I'm as good as dead.
I'm going to punch him across the jaw.
Oh, knocks him out. He's barely hanging on.
I'm going to wake him up again.
No. Ah, it hurts. Ah.
It can hurt more or it can stop hurting. It is completely up to you, my friend.
I've never met him. I worked for Cartwright for a year now, and it was good pay, but I never met the boss.
And you don't know anything.
Cartwright would get letters. He'd get letters with instructions for places we should go and people we should check up on, but I never met him. Mad Mary was his right hand. She would have known more than me, but...
And do you know where Cartwright keeps these letters? I hope they weren't in that tent.
He looks over to the tent that's completely burnt down at this point.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
You can still search it though to see if there's anything. I mean, the tent got burned. Doesn't mean then if you guys want to search it.
Yeah.
I don't have good investigation, so somebody else should do that.
I'll give whoever investigating help and guidance. So can I like help to get advantage and just
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
scratch in the
So
bad.
advantage?
Yep, and then I'm gonna give you guidance.
Advantage
like,
with guidance, yep.
Advantage with guidance.
So the two of you are searching through. Artemis will roll for it.
Okay, so 15. And second roll's better, so 23 with guidance. 27?
27. Okay.
27, yeah.
Pretty
You're
good.
looking around and you flip over the mattress. And underneath, half burnt, you find a folded up piece of parchment. It is burnt away quite a bit. But part of it escaped the flames.
And can I just like unfurl it and just like, what does it say?
What languages do you speak or read?
Let's see. So Abyssal, Celestial, Common.
Okay. You look at it and you are not immediately able to decipher what the
Can
what
I
the
look
runes
at
are.
it too? Because I have Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
You look at it and immediately recognize Dwarven runes.
Ooh,
Oh.
what?
And the parts that you can read that aren't burnt off are Cartwright. Need you to go to G, cuts off of after the G. Find the cuts off. It's important we secure for my plans. And then you just see a BR, and then it's burned off where the rest of the signature would have been.
They were looking for you. Oh, well, I haven't read that yet, so.
I'll say it out loud and I'll be like, I think they know what was in the mine. Because we know it's Broback, so I'm assuming that BR would be just for its initials.
It's bro-bat, not bro-back.
Bro-bat. 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 That makes it... Bro-bat. I'm old, okay? Names, whatever that name is. I think... It's hard to tell. It's kind of put away, but I think what this means is maybe they knew about what's going on in the minds. Why is this in Dwarvish, though? And could Cartwright even read? I mean... Because this would mean that Cartwright had to be able to understand this too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to be able to read Dwarvish at least.
Let's
Let's
get back. Let's get back to the. I was gonna say let's get back to the town, but yeah, maybe we should take. We can take him back too as a prisoner. I mean, is there a jail cell there, right?
Gull's like, not officially, but we can make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Let's get back. I mean, that's another problem that we definitely look into, but at least for tonight, I think, Anna, that we can at least have the wherewithal at least to begin to look into it at least. So let's see if we kind of get back to the town.
I don't think he deserves to live, but if you guys want to leave him alive, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is your town, so it's gonna be. I just want to bring balance, so I won't get in the way. Whatever your choice is gonna be.
I'm gonna look at Goal and say, "Do you want to, or should I?"
It's not really my nature.
Sword or dagger to the back of the head. Often.
And you execute the last of Cartwright's game.
I'm gonna dust off my hands and say, "All right, let's go."
Before we take off, I'm going to say a quick prayer for all the people that have died. If you guys can give me time, just to hopefully they can still find balance. Don't you roll your eyes? So I'm going to just take a little time. But if you guys give me just a moment, please. So it's a quick prayer on over all the bodies, just hoping they can find balance of wherever they're heading to now. So
you say a prayer, and it's hard to tell because you've never really felt the direct presence of Enor outside of just the magic you channel, but there is a warmth that comes over you in this moment, having reset quite a bit of balance here in this area, and now sent the spirits off to rest peacefully if they can. You all pack up whatever spoils you want. I would say by searching around, you probably find another 20 gold total between various tents and purses. Your pick of, extra daggers or other weapons that you want. The sword that the elf was using is a +1 sword. So that might be a good one to grab.
And he sucked.
And then the crossbow was the other magical weapon. So it has walloping ammunition, which causes people to fly back when they get hit. But yeah, you gather up everything and any clues that you might have and make your way back to Grispen Hills, where the next morning the people one by one.
What time is it? I was gonna say
Yeah, no. So you get back way late. It's middle of the night. It's the next morning after after word has gone out over everything that you've done, that people start finding you one at a time and shaking your hand and thanking you profusely for what you've done, and you're offered, whatever they feel like they can offer, dried goods and very little in the way of coin, but crocheted items, and someone has like an old sword that their grandfather had that they want you to have now, and just all sorts of sentimental and practical items and foodstuffs that you're offered. Goal as well is everybody comes and drinks there and raises a glass to him, and he says thank you. He kind of rolls his eyes and looks over at you, Artemis, and is like, they're all toasty to me, but I'm the one paying for all this liquor. Let the people celebrate.
I'm gonna make sure whatever cut I have, make sure to give to Gold. Just the balance was enough. So anytime people offer me stuff, like I'd eat some of the food because I am, dwarf hungry, but everything else will be, but everything else will be like the balance was enough. Just being able to help you guys out as you guys continue being in town.
Thank you. There is the matter of what you all found down there. Figuring that out.
Was anybody? Because I asked before. if
But also the
anybody,
night, if they went down there that night to check.
yeah.
You hear back that a couple people did kind of explore a little bit and were able to see, and yeah, no excavation has begun on the crystal structure or anything like that, but there's something there now, and there's an energy now to the town with both Cartwright's gang gone and now something found in the mine of, we might make it. We might make this town a real thing that actually works. But yeah,
Would you guys mind if I maybe help? There's some dwarvish things down there, and it's been so long seeing anything from my people. If I could, maybe help with the excavations, if that would be okay. I mean, this is your town, so I understand if no. I mean, I know
there's
you guys
an immediate, everybody just cuts you off and is like, of course, of course, they're so happy to have you stay. Flagons of ale are put in front of you. Everybody's excited to have you join. And let's take a quick moment here to just talk about what our three adventurers do in the coming days. Not for the rest of their lives, because I think there's more stories to be told with these three. But in the coming days, what do you all do? Let's take some turns going through that.
So Aranis introduces the town to lo-fi hip-hop that he discovered with his friends, and he's just going to try to do more digging into Brobat. That's what he's just going to focus on between celebrating with everybody else.
So, and then Grokus is going to, just going to definitely kind of spread the word about balance. So just explain that, so kind of helped him go through and not be too pushy, just kind of talk to the town about balance. If anyone wants to, I kind of guilt them, I'll kind of help save. So, hopefully I can, get some people to listen. So do a lot of that. Then just, Taranis too, just thanking him again for all that helping me Artemis. Definitely just spending time with those two as well, because I really feel really kind of close to him now. It's really trying to stay next to them, because I feel kind of have that bond, which we went through. So and definitely hopefully working on that song too, because we're gonna work on that song. So definitely get my lyrics right, knowing how to reach this new generation. So
Yeah, Artemis is gonna help Anis look into Brobat as well, and maybe discuss with Gaul the merits of maybe having a library in the town, maybe, yeah, and maybe just actually let her hair down and relax a little bit,
That's to make Grokus so happy, because he's known that Artemis has been hasn't done it forever. So it's yes. It's
And over the coming days, weeks, months that you all spend here, you become more part of this town. And things are uncovered deep within this dwarven mine. But that's a story for another time. Before we end. For the audience. Some days later, with the sound of the coast playing in the background and ships coming in and out of the port, a courier makes their way up the different shelf levels of the coastal city of Floros. They duck into alleyways, dodging the eye of anyone that may spot them and recognize them, until finally they come to a building tucked behind many others with a simple black door. And there's a knock. And then a slit opened, a face recognized, and the courier enters, where they're led deeper into this building, finally to a low-lit room, where sitting in a chair with his back to the door, a figure just raises a hand and motions for them to come in. The courier steps forward. Well, sir, it sounds like Grispen Hills didn't pan out. And a voice from behind the chair just says, "Did Cartwright make it?" "No, sir. No, he did not. Everyone was slaughtered." "That's interesting. Keep an eye on it, would you?" There's much promise there for another day. Yes, sir. What about our interests here in Floros? Oh, don't worry. Floros is coming along just fine. And that's the end of our story.
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Oh my gosh.